Yeah, you can do whatever you want. Just like I said, don't say what you want to say.
Ooh, what a beautiful people. Welcome back to Indie Wrestling. Whew, hot show tomorrow. Hot show. 2 shows. But I have some guests.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate you.
So,
You're over there.
he's over here. We have my beautiful brother, Anthony.
I hate you.
Does
No,
he like?
doesn't.
Oh, you know what I was about to, dude. I was about to say a name, and I was like, he's gonna hate if I call him that. So
I will hurt you. I will hunt you down.
I know. I'm not gonna abbreviate your name. Don't worry.
I own shovels.
Yes.
I own shovels.
Yes. So, we're getting into some stuff tonight about that big show tomorrow. WrestleMania XL Night
Big shows
One.
gonna be there.
Should I delete this? Oh,
There
we go.
No, it's just the big show.
Big show.
Yeah, but no more BS.
Yeah.
No more BS. So, are we excited? Are we excited for WrestleMania?
Super.
It's probably the most excited I've been since I got back into wrestling. Maybe Anthony doesn't even know this. I haven't been a fan since the Attitude Era. That was when it got me into wrestling. So
poor baby.
I know. I missed a lot, and I've done some catching up. But that's why this is a modern point of view. I'm a newer viewer who has I don't want to say I definitely don't know as much as you guys. You guys are. This is why you're in control of the channel and not me. I like wrestling. I love it. But it's just like I have a newer, dumb point of view. But Antoine, you know what? Antoine's agreed with me a lot. He's like, damn, that's actually pretty good what you're saying.
He does have
like,
some. No.
You have you have a newer insight. Let's just say that.
Yes.
I wouldn't say it's a dumb point of view. You have
Sometimes.
newer insight. So
Don't say
it's dumb. Like,
listen,
you're talking wrestling, so everything that we talk about here is an opinion-based thing.
Yeah.
So everybody has their own point of view in that case. So it's not dumb. You are sharing an insight from your own perspective. And everybody here is going to give a perspective that might just fuck your mind up.
Yeah, we're going to have.
And you know what?
What?
Wrestling is a wild business, man. Nothing is off the table. We literally just watched Blue Pain, which is a knockoff of Kane. It's a dude dressed in all blue his name is Blue Kane.
I think he got Blue Pain.
No, he got hit with the 2 cease and desist, so now he's Blue Pain.
And apparently he weighs 2 cease and desist.
He was announced, weighing in at 2 cease and desist.
Jesus Christ.
Great. All right.
All right. So I'm going to be your moderator then. What are we doing tonight?
All right. Yeah, we're hitting them WrestleMania predictions because there's some bangers. Some bangers on the card. WrestleMania XL.
Some bangers and some that just don't make fucking sense.
Yeah, and some I just don't really care to see. But you know what?
Like, do you want? Let's start with the ones you guys don't care about.
Oh,
Anthony, which one do you not care about the most?
Dragon Lee and Rey Mysterio versus Dominic and Santos Escobar.
Damn, I disagree heavily, but I have a bias.
You know why I don't care about this one?
Why?
Because you have literally shut down the opportunity for other talent to showcase what they can do. This should have been an 8-man tag match.
Okay.
This should have been Legado del Fantasma. Santos Escobar, Angel Humberto, teaming with Dominic Mysterio of the Judgment Day versus the LWO, Rey Mysterio, Dragon Lee, Carlito, and a one-time appearance by Bad Bunny. Why? Carlito has been back on the roster and is not a part of the main show. Mm-hmm. Why is he not a part of Mania in his first year back? That is an insult to me.
I agree.
That is a total insult. The fact that LWO and Legado are both being shafted on the biggest show of the year, and they've both been working extremely hard to get on a big show, is disrespectful to me. That's why I don't care about this match.
Okay. I agree with that. I think Carlito's going to – this is so disrespectful to him, he's going to heel turn because of it.
Yeah.
You got some
I can
heat
see that
coming
happen.
your way, H. Some heat.
I do believe that if you're going to go on based on predictions, I do believe Dom and Santos takes it with Dom pinning Ray.
Yes. Yes. Oh, 100%. Ray is not winning. He picked Dragon Lee, which was a big mistake. I like Dragon Lee a lot, but he should. Why the hell is Dragon Lee your partner, bro? Because he got attacked in the backstage. Like, that's it. Like,
this is what's happening is that it's the Dom and Ray trilogy. Next year we're gonna have one more Dom and Ray match, and Dom takes it.
What's Dom gonna go turn babyface, or like what's going on?
Anything can happen in a year, pal. Anything can happen in a year. Wrestling is so flippy floppy, man.
But that's so unnatural for him to turn face this soon when he's like, it's insane how good of a heel is. Or not even if he's good, regardless of what you think, he's booed every single time he's in. Like, nobody can talk. Like, not let alone him, but nobody else can talk because everybody's like, fuck Dominic Mysterio.
I don't know. I don't know if you heard it at SummerSlam. Detroit was chanting for Dirty Dom.
That's true.
I chant for Dirty Dom. I was all the way in the back.
Too.
Detroit was chanting, "We want Dom."
Yeah, you know why? Because we dirty too, baby. We dirty too.
Let's get it.
NJ showed up. Hey, thanks for showing up, NJ.
No, NJ, don't go to bed. Don't go to bed. I'm joking. If you're tired, bro, go to bed.
He stays up until
just share our
all
stuff.
Hours of the night, man. It's insane.
You said,
show that love.
Yes, love you.
So
as always, NJ.
NJ is our friend that we met playing Marvel Future Fight.
Okay.
He's all the way in India.
Oh, well, bless your heart.
Yes. That is one of our best friends.
Yes,
I love you, NJ.
He's been here for a while. OG.
But to piggyback off of y'all's to piggyback off of what y'all say about Dom, like, seeds are planting. Like, seeds are planting with dissension within the Judgment Day between Dom and Judgment Day. You can see Dom isn't with mommy Rhea Ripley so often anymore.
True.
I know.
He isn't with her so often. And then look what happened on Monday night. Legado got invited, unbeknownst to the rest of the Judgment Day. And who got in trouble? Dirty Dom. There's a little bit of dissension. Do I see Dom turning face? Yes. It could be this year. It could be next year. But I don't think we see a trilogy of Dom.
I agree. I don't think we see a trilogy.
I don't think we see a trilogy.
I think Ray makes it to a trilogy, man.
I do. Because at the end of the day, Ray wants his son.
It's not even his son. It's really not. It's really not.
No. Dude, the storyline.
Eddie Guerrero is literally his dad. What?
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Yeah.
He's not.
Everybody knows that he raised him. He got custody.
Remember, Ray won the ladder match. Ray is his dad.
Dude.
Rey Mysterio is his father.
Why does he look exactly like Eddie Guerrero?
It's the mullet.
Nah, bro. His face
like Eddie Guerrero.
Nah,
it's up.
Just got
let's not disrespect it.
He may not be your father, but he's definitely his daddy, right?
Oh,
exactly.
Don't you
don't make me quote Randy Orton on here.
No, it's Yandu me.
No, it's Poppy.
I'm gonna quote Randy Orton, bro. You know where Eddie is, bro.
No,
let's go.
All right.
All right. So again, who do you? All right. So final predictions. Who's winning? This. The good old.
I pick good old Dirty D and Santos.
I think we're unanimous in this.
Agreed. Yep.
Yes.
Also, this pisses me off because Ray should be on top. Because he has like we're just going off residual like heat from the two of them. Like Santos and Ray have been the forefront of.
You know what? I agree with that
with Carlito
because you know what? Dirty Dom and Dragon Lee never kind of got to finish their little thing out.
I agree with that. That's what I'm saying. So like, I want Dragon Lee has a feud with Dom because of NXT.
But y'all are gonna go based on story. What story has more depth?
Story?
No.
I get a father-son.
What story has more depth? Ray and Dom have more depth because they built their story for what 6 to 8 months.
No, yeah, I get it.
Santos and Ray has been going on for about maybe the same length. But Ray and Dom carried on even after WrestleMania. And so,
because
I agree with what they have here. Dragon Lee does need to be on the forefront. They put the future at the top.
Yeah, no, but that's the thing is like, so it's kind of like how we'll get into it. We'll get into it. And I definitely agree with what you're saying, but I also agree that your same point can be applied to Santos and Ray, because I just think that they have been when they're feuding. When Ray showed up, he showed up to take out Santos and whatever Delgado Fantasma, whatever the fuck it's called.
Legado del Fantasma.
Yeah. So and Dragon Lee has history with Dom because of NXT, because there's no absolute reason why Dom should have been the NXT North American champion, but he was. And Dragon Lee, if I'm not mistaken, he took it off.
I'm sorry,
right?
what?
What? Didn't
Dragon Lee? No reason that Dom should have been the North American champion.
I like Dom too, but he just had it for a little bit and then he lost it. But that's just that's just my dumbass opinion.
It's not a dumbass opinion, but I'm gonna tell you. Okay, can we talk about this?
All right, you got 2 minutes because we have a lot of cards to get through.
I know, but they were right to put the title on Dominic because he was red hot. You can't have a star with that much heat. Well, look at who the mid-card champions were at the time. Gunther holding down the Intercontinental title. We weren't just going to take the IC belt from Gunther to throw it on Dom. That would have been such a huge revenue loss.
It's actually quite laughable.
And then the United States champion at the time was Austin Theory. Now, they probably could have took it off of Austin Theory because they weren't giving him anything credible. But still in the same breath, they were in the middle of building him up. It wouldn't have made sense. Him going down to NXT to take a title, to put a title on him when he was red hot, whether being the top heel or not, it needed to happen. Even if it was ending the single greatest North American title run in NXT history.
You have a point. Yeah, you changed my mind. No, you definitely have a point. I get I don't know. Again, this is just for me being like a new returning fan. I don't know. I just he's so good. I like Dom. I definitely to me he's part of the future of the company if they do it right and keep it like this going. So I definitely I agree. I think these two are winning. It could be because and Ray is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. I know Antoine definitely doesn't agree with that.
No, I don't. I don't listen.
I'm with you.
I love him.
And listen, just so I can be clear, I don't hate Ray.
I know you don't hate him, but you just
I love Ray. I think
he's past his prime.
I do. I think he's past his prime. I think he's taking up a
lot
spot.
Of your favorite wrestlers.
But there's also a lot of people that aren't past their prime and that are taking up a spot as well.
I agree. I 100% agree with that. That's why I hated AJ Styles' comment about that, with the fact that he's talking about all these people. It's tell Paul to stop hiring people and focus on all the amazing 200 plus employees that he has, and put the younger ones. AJ, if you want to be relevant again, because you're not fucking relevant, you need to go and take out the mid-carders or put them over.
AJ Styles now.
No,
I'm not hating on AJ Styles. He is a legend. He doesn't need to do anything. He doesn't need to do anything anymore. He has already solidified himself as a legend, and he's going to be in the Hall of Fame one day. AJ Styles has been amazing, but
we'll get
right now he's irrelevant. That's why he's got to put LA Knight, who is, unfortunately, I see him losing his momentum. But
do we want to segue into this match then?
Boom, let's go.
Okay, let's segue into that. I hear what you're saying about AJ, but the fact of the matter is, AJ Styles hasn't been given anything credible since his last WWE Championship run.
That's true,
and so it's AJ Styles lost the WWE title to Brian Danielson, then had a little running-in feud with him that went absolutely nowhere, didn't renew until the Intercontinental Championship was up for grabs, which AJ Styles won. That was the last relevant title that AJ Styles held. And even during that time, the COVID era, might I add, it still wasn't relevant enough for AJ Styles. He lost it to Jeff Hardy.
Hey, don't you talk about my boy.
Oh, no, I'm going to. I have to say I'm going to, because I think that was a disrespect to have to AJ Styles to lose the Intercontinental Championship to Jeff Hardy. And then after that, what happened to AJ Styles? Nothing. Here, we're going to put you with the club. What happened with the club? Gallows and Anderson fired. Nothing happened. Gallows and Anderson come back. What's happening with the OC? We add in Michin, Mia Yim. Nothing happens. They keep sweeping AJ Styles under the rug, and now you're in a rivalry. You're doing the lone wolf thing you're doing in TNA, and it was perfect. Now you're in a rivalry with the megastar, the hottest superstar in the WWE today, Mr. LA Knight.
Yeah,
There
but
is no way AJ Styles wins this match.
no,
Okay.
he's not. He's not going to win. But if he
Even
does,
though he needs it.
part of me thinks he will, though.
Okay, so here's what I think about this. This is a good match to see. This is what I call lose-lose. Where you mentioned earlier, LA Knight is losing momentum.
He cannot lose this match.
Is. He kind of is.
Yes.
AJ Styles, as you mentioned, is doing absolutely jack shit.
Yes.
The loser of this match gets nothing. Absolutely
LA Knight
nothing.
loses everything that he's been building towards, and he's not going to have a chance at any gold this year. I don't think. I promise you, he will not. If he was predicted to lose this, and AJ is a legend. Like it's like LA Knight going up against Randy Orton or anybody or The Rock. Like that's the thing is like The Rock's back, and he's taking all of the spotlight and making. Obviously, we'll get to the main event of night one, but like AJ and LA Knight is. It's obviously it's like an obvious outcome because why are these?
I mean,
why is it happening?
Look at why they're fighting. Why is it happening? Because who did people call on during the Attitude Era and the near end of the Ruthless Aggression Era to help put over talent? HBK Shawn Michaels.
That's true.
AJ Styles is doing the exact same thing that Shawn Michaels is doing. He's getting that red hot talent and keeping them red hot. Because AJ Styles, whether anyone wants to agree or disagree, is the best pure wrestler in the WWE today. Hands down. That's who he is.
And you know what? He might not be shown a lot, but once you see the name AJ Styles, it's an instant draw.
Instant.
Oh, again, I'm not. That's what I'm saying. Is I will never.
I know you're not shitting on him.
I like AJ
because you are right in the sense that he is becoming irrelevant. He's not doing anything.
Yeah.
But he's there to keep people like LA Knight relevant.
So yeah, I
which
agree.
He can,
100%.
which he can do.
LA Knight does come out on top. Now,
because if he doesn't,
if he doesn't, I do feel it's the decline of LA Knight.
Yeah, he's already old too.
Look at what happened at the press conference earlier today. I don't know if you guys know they got into a fight.
No, actually, I didn't.
They helped build more to that. AJ Styles jumped this man. And so my thing is AJ Styles knows how to put talent over, and that's what he's great for. And putting a megastar over like LA Knight. LA Knight wins this match. LA Knight becomes the United States champion this year. There's no doubt in my mind about that.
Okay. All right. Well, then I've said all I need to say because you just made me. I have a lot of opinions on this match.
I was going to say, it's the United States.
Oh my god!
So, all right. So I have a lot writing on this. This is a big match for me.
Okay.
This is I mean, it contains my favorite wrestler of all time, and it contains the it contains the biggest, my most hated person, not only just like in real life, but God, I hate Logan Paul. And I hope he hears this, and like he'll never hear this, but fuck you, Logan Paul.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, hold on. Let's take time out to all say fuck you, Logan Paul.
He said, "Yeah, fuck you, Logan Paul."
Yeah,
fuck you. Yeah, that's.
I literally threw your Prime drink in the trash when I bought it.
It's pretty bad.
I didn't even open it.
I drink a lot of Prime. I drink a lot of Prime.
That's
but
what I do.
It's okay because
it's probably why your gut was hurting the other day. Drinking all that nasty.
I mean, that was like 5 years ago.
Man, I'm joking.
But yeah,
not all Prime is bad, but most of it is bad.
It's pretty bad.
Back to the match at hand. Logan Paul, I know you're gonna win, but
I'm gonna give you my prediction right now. No, hold on. I'm gonna give you my prediction right now. Like, there's two outcomes. I know Logan SummerSlam's in Ohio. It's his home state. He's gonna win he's gonna lose the belt, I think, in SummerSlam. Or he keeps it, but he's not losing the belt tonight. But if he does, he's not pinning Randy. Kevin's taking the pinfall. And if Randy doesn't like do something, I hope it's Randy Orton versus Logan at SummerSlam. I really do. But there's a lot of other people. Like, does Randy need the the U.S. Championship. Like as being my favorite wrestler of all time, I don't think he does. I think he deserves I want to see a feud with him and Drew, to be honest with you, when Drew finally wins. But that's a topic for another time. But
seen that.
I know we've seen that, Anthony. But now the tables are turned. Randy Orton,
the heel.
Drew's the heel, Randy's the face. It always adds a different dynamic every time you do that.
I mean,
and you know that.
It does.
So, I mean, it's just like then. Remember when Drew won the championship? Who was the first person to challenge him? Seth. And now
Seth's going for
and now
Cody.
the dynamic, now the dynamic has changed. So where Drew is the heel, Seth is the face, but Seth is also the champion. So it makes for a better match because you know what? Drew's match was Seth.
With the visionary.
Yes.
This go round.
Yes.
Last
That's what I'm
go
saying.
round, you were dealing with the Messiah.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Circumstances change. So with him being the heel and the face, this match and all their matches recently are better than when Drew was champion.
No, I don't disagree with that.
So
I don't disagree with that. But do I want to see another Drew and Randy Orton rivalry for the World Heavyweight Championship or any world title for that matter? No. Do I think Randy Orton wins this match? No, I don't.
Hell no, he's not. He's He's there because he got punched in the face.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm not. Can I give you a solidified opinion on it? No. Yeah. Do I think that? I think that both Logan Paul and Kevin Owens have a shot at walking out with the United States title. But
I agree.
If Logan Paul wins, I would like to see him pin Randy Orton. Why? Because Logan Paul needs a big, and I mean a big, win underneath his belt. And pinning Randy, you can't get no better than pinning Randy Orton right now.
Listen.
I get what. No, you're right.
My man needs to show up to work more before he pins Randy Orton.
You know what? I can't believe I'm saying this, but
Logan he's been there every week to the build up to WrestleMania. Remember, my man gloated about being, 60-something days into his United States title run. And he didn't even show up to work. Remember that?
Yeah.
No.
He was 62 days into his run before he showed up.
Yes, exactly. Okay. So my man needs to show up.
That's what heels do.
He is. No, it's not even a heel thing. That's just an entitled piece of shit move.
But no.
He needs to show up to work a little more often.
How long did it take Roman to show up part-time? Roman main evented, 2 consecutive WrestleManias before he started going part-time? That was WrestleMania 37 and 38. He was full-time. And then after that, then he went part-time. And rightfully so. And by that time, the title was bigger than anything else. So Roman did his justice.
I'm not saying he doesn't deserve it, but he doesn't show up. No, Logan, fuck Logan Paul.
Logan hasn't done shit, but
I don't care how many times you defend the title, you got the title, show up to work.
Let me ask you this then, Anthony, real quick.
Yeah. What's up?
All right. Because we're going on really long about these topics, but if you think, baby. I know, but pinning Randy Orton, the only way I think that, because I know Randy it doesn't hate Logan Paul. Do you think that there's going to be, because it's kind of his gimmick too with Roman, like brass knuckles? Are we going to have KSI show up and help him win? Because he's not pinning Randy Orton while Kevin Owens is there. Like Kevin is a threat as much as Randy is. And
who's to say that Kevin Owens won't hit Randy Orton with a stunner and Paul throws him out the ring and pins Randy? Do I think Paul wins clean? Happen. Hell no.
Okay, then I'm okay with it.
I don't think Paul wins clean, but KSI getting involved, of course. KSI getting beat the fuck up, yes.
KSI getting RKO'd and stunnered, yes.
Yeah.
But can I also see Kevin Owens walking out with the title? Yes.
What? That's my 50-50. I think because I don't know, man. Like Logan, it being like he announced SummerSlam last year, and it's in Ohio, or he announced it this year, right? Or where it is, and it's in Ohio. Yeah, he's going to the SummerSlam with the title. I'm sorry.
I mean,
it just doesn't mean
I wouldn't put it past it, and I wouldn't mind it, just as long as the United States Championship is featured on more PLEs. That's what needs to happen. The United States title gets shafted too much.
Yes, 100%.
I think it's disrespectful. They should be treating that title just as good as they're treating the Intercontinental Championship.
Don't hate on my man. Tell my cousin. Are you not reading the comments, bro? Logan wins, but never on Randy. Thank you, NJ. His favorite wrestler is Paul. Tell my cousin I said, what's up? Pheno Hunter. Who's that?
Oh, what up, John? What up, baby?
That's Jonathan?
Never,
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Hold on.
Holy shit. What's up, Jonathan? Long time no talk. It's been
He
20
said
years.
never
ago.
on Randy. Okay, so then that must mean people haven't been paying attention to Randy.
No, he died. NJ definitely
Randy's
hasn't
the
been.
go. Listen,
Randy
this
is all about putting talent over.
Yeah, we know that. We know
Yeah,
that.
he doesn't
We
do
know
it.
that.
What
We
the
know
fuck? He's
that.
14-time
But
champion.
Logan Paul is still a piece of shit.
Yeah, but you know what? I'll be the first person to say this. Logan Paul is amazing he's amazing, and it's insane that I'm saying that he's a gifted person, and he works hard, and he earned his place, and he earned the United States. Triple H loves this motherfucker. He loves him. I hate it. I fucking hate it. It's like you love this scamming piece of shit
and all that fucking publicity. That's
yeah, of course.
Hey.
He's a
businessman.
media junkie.
Nice to see you too, John, man. Jonathan, man, you made me cry, dog. I miss you, bro.
It's nice to see
you.
you. Yeah,
You
nice to
too.
see you too, bro. I wish I could see you.
Don't hate on my man KS. I hate that nigga just as much as I hate.
Honestly, no, he's funny as shit. It's kind of because if there's a 15th time, it will be now. NJ, I wish it was the case, but Randy, dude, all he did was get blasted at Elimination Chamber. That's it. Kevin Owens, it should have been KO versus Logan, but they're like, you know what? Screw it. You're gonna run your mouth. Guess what? You're embracing both of them. And Randy's like, all right, I made WrestleMania now. I'm the GOAT. I get the GOAT. Yeah, like so. But if he pins him, he's gonna. No, there's no way. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't matter how good Logan is. Randy Orton is Randy fucking. It's like Godzilla Randy Orton. It's evolved. Randy evolved. Like
Randy evolved.
He's a huge bro.
Ah man, I can't.
He's as big as he ever been.
Okay, we gotta stop talking about Randy Orton because you already know what I'm gonna go into if we start talking about.
All right, so what's next? We got to move on.
I can't get into bald Orton, man.
All right, so I'm gonna go into another match I don't care about, and I know you guys are gonna hate on me for this, but I don't care about this.
Oh, I don't care about this match either. I'm sorry, Anthony.
And I want Bobby to win. I want Bobby to win. I'm sorry. I know you. If he wins, he wins. I'm not going to feel anything.
You know what? I don't care who wins this match, to be honest with you.
Me neither. But I'm
out of all the people in this match, the only person I'm really watching is my boy Montez. Always.
I mean, Montez is going to steal the show.
Always.
Montez. I think the Final Testament need to take this.
Yeah, because they just came back, so they need to be relevant.
Either way, this is like AJ and LA Knight, though. No, except for the fact that no team has momentum, and no team is actually really red hot. The only person that honestly has momentum out of all those people is Montez Ford. But both teams have been on a horrible streak. They just been getting in each other's shit, costing each other's things, losing here, losing there. No one's getting any defining victories. They're not even really facing each other. They're finally getting going at it here at WrestleMania. This is a last-minute bullshit thrown together match.
It should have been like a pre-show. This is like that Indy Hartwell shit at Elimination.
No, this is no. You know what?
So
you should have did this on. You should have did this on SmackDown and actually did the Andre the Giant Battle Royal at WrestleMania.
Listen, Anthony, you just gave me the example. You just said a reason why this shouldn't be on is because it's taking away from people, and that's the same exact reason I feel that this is taking away from people who deserve it.
No, but look at so the Pride, which I hate that name so much. So the Pride in the Final Testament has been going on for months.
Yeah,
I knew it was building to Mania. Did I think it was going to end in a 6-man tag? No.
What would you have rather had?
Bobby Lashley, Karrion Kross, give me Hell in a Cell. Why?
I want
because,
yeah, 100%. I'll take that. Fuck yeah, I would be.
At this point in time, I'm taking anybody now.
Yeah,
oh shit! Like, let's go. I got goosebumps.
I mean,
that sounds fucking awesome.
Lashley and Cross have what it takes to put on a 5-star match.
Yeah.
If you do not know who Karrion Kross or Killer Kross, as he used to be called, the White Rabbit in Lucha Underground, that man is phenomenal. That man knows what he's doing. But the reason why people sleep on this man is because he's not pushed to the degree he should be pushed. And I will stand for Karrion Kross on this. Bobby Lashley, you had your time. You had your time.
Okay.
The Street Profits have had their time. I love them. I love everybody on that side. But Cross and AOP need this more than the Pride does.
Time out. I ain't never had enough Street Profits.
I'm not saying I had enough.
I always want the smoke.
No,
all right?
I ain't saying I had enough. I hate the fact they went back to their old theme song.
I think that they need to change members.
No, I think they need to add members.
Or that. Yes, where's MVP at?
I told you, man. It should be changing their name to the Hurt Profits. We should rebrand the Hurt Business. We got to get rid of BFAB because
no, you don't.
She be fucking up. That's what she be doing. She shouldn't be doing nothing but fucking it up. So
final predictions. So because we have like 7 more fucking matches to go through. So.
Final Testament.
Okay. I'm gonna be odd man out, and I'm gonna say Street Profits and Bobby Lashley because I do think that there's a chance that they could win. But do I agree with you guys more? Yeah, I do. I don't. Yeah.
There's always a chance.
So here's my next. I don't give a shit because they're gonna. You know who's gonna lose, and they're going to be destroyed, and it's gonna be real sad because Asuka needs a break because she just keeps losing and losing and losing. And it's really sad because she used to be a Titan. She what are you talking about? She has lost the past 2 WrestleManias, man.
You're talking about that Mania.
I think he's right about that.
Okay, so
Asuka has been shit on for the past 2 WrestleMania is the biggest.
She did lose last year to Bianca Belair, which she should not have lost.
No,
Asuka was a Titan.
That's true. She was.
She is, and she should be.
She doesn't win. I'm sorry.
She's not winning this. 100%.
That's what he's saying.
No, absolutely not.
Swipe them.
Damage control is going to be what the floor is. You know what my prediction is? Jay's going to do all of the destruction, and then she's going to turn heel right off the bat.
I mean, I would not be opposed to that at all. I wouldn't be opposed to that.
Okay.
Because she's going to show her case how insanely awesome Jade Cargill is. That's why you know what? It may not be it's because the outcome's predictable. That's why it's low on the list because I'm just gonna watch it to see Jade destroy everybody. Because unfortunately, Naomi, I love Naomi. Don't get me wrong, I like Naomi, but they haven't really done anything with her. She shows up at PLEs and that's great, cool. I feel like the last time I saw her was Elimination Chamber and she did amazing. Yeah, and then Bianca Belair is Bianca Belair. I mean, come on, but Jade,
Bianca. Okay, so Bianca's undefeated at WrestleMania. She's 3-0. She's 3-0 at WrestleMania.
She's not losing.
She's not. Yeah, she's not losing.
Not
she's
damage control.
She's your female taker. But the thing is, though, I wouldn't even say it like that because I think the 3 women on the side of damage control are very talented individuals.
That's what sucks.
Asuka's a beast. Kyrie is I have a lot of words for Kyrie.
Yeah. I'm about to say you're more of a fan of Kyrie
because I know her work outside of World Wrestling Entertainment.
Yeah, I can't say I do.
I know her work in Japan, and she is on a level above many in that company, above many in that match.
I believe you. I 100% believe you, man. I think
that was Dakota Kai.
Damn, it's crazy.
I don't agree about that.
You telling me Hunter's holding people back?
She has nothing left to prove.
Is that what you're telling me?
To me, she does because I'm lazy and I haven't watched her matches, so I don't know.
So you're telling me Hunter's holding people back?
Do I believe that Hunter's holding some people back? Yes,
100%. He cannot handle
a lot of people being held back.
Listen, Paul can't handle all the shit that's going on right now.
Kyrie, this is my problem with this match: is the fact that the women's tag team championships are being showcased in another 6 women tag team match like they were a year ago at last WrestleMania. Why are they not being defended?
Well, who would they go to?
Someone got a crush on them? Oh, I ain't gonna lie. I love Kyrie. I love me some Kyrie. Yes, I do. But
who's the titles going to then, Anthony?
Who's the titles?
Are you saying the titles? You're talking about the titles not being?
No, the fact that they're not being defended.
But who's going to take them out of those 3? There's 2 titles. And it's a
I'm not saying.
No. The titles aren't on the line.
I know that they're not.
I'm not saying that they should be on the line in a 6-woman tag match. I'm saying I hate the fact that they're not on the line in a tag team championship match. not in the 6-man tag match.
Dude, that's too much. I feel like I'm sorry. I think that's way too many title defenses in one WrestleMania because, in my opinion, there's only 2 people walking out with their title tomorrow and Sunday.
No, my thing is, though, it's WrestleMania. And these are women's tag team titles, the titles that are practically irrelevant depending on who's holding them.
That's true, because is that the only belt not defended?
They got put on Asuka and Kyrie because anybody else that held it before them couldn't hold it down.
Yeah, what about I feel like Candice LeRae and what's her face are the only people that would be. I guess. I mean, but like just based off like how much I see, like because
Candice LeRae is so sloppy, I ain't got time.
She was better. They've been giving her shit. They've been giving her shit for it. What?
Don't forget the best women's tag team champions: Chelsea Green and Piper Niven.
Chelsea Green put the titles over.
I'm joking.
She did great with
it. It was actually Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville.
Okay. Well, so fine. So
okay. No, I mean, I think personally, if they let these 6 women do their thing, this could be a pretty even match. But no doubt in my mind, Jade, Naomi, and Bianca win this match.
Yeah,
I agree.
Steamrolled. What?
I believe Jade wins this match solo. I don't care. Like Bianca and Naomi again, they're amazing. But Jade is just—it's like Tiffany Stratton, in my opinion. She's gonna be huge. What was that? Were you guys okay?
Mm-hmm.
What you guys figuring out? What was that?
I don't know. I thought I heard something. Whatever. Guess what? I'm gonna take a pause right here to drop a late, some midlife what, so you guys sip your beers real quick. What? Sip your beers. What?
How many has he had?
I have no idea.
Has he been hitting the?
You better hit your bear, boy.
I have a full one. Listen.
That's a full Steve Wise. You're gonna have to crank
shout out to Old Nation out here. Big Boss Tweed got the 9.3%.
What?
Yeah, it's my second one. I'm pacing myself, man, because I'm not gonna be like, bet Jake Cargill gonna win. All right, so we all agree. We all agree who's gonna win. So we're going to go into another match that I don't care because the outcome is just...
Do you care about any matches at this point in time?
I care about... I'd say the rest of the matches are...
You don't care about this match?
Is he saying he doesn't care because it seems predictable?
I'm saying because Bailey's going to win.
Predictable. It does seem like
Bailey's winning this. There's no way that Bailey is
steamrolled the entire build up to WrestleMania. She has had no momentum.
Who?
And Bailey, you can say that she's had the momentum she had winning the Royal Rumble. That's great. It all gets overshadowed by Damage Control turning on.
So pause.
She's worked so hard, dude. She deserves to win.
I'm not saying
more than anybody in this WrestleMania deserves more than Bailey. I'm sorry.
I'm not saying she doesn't. However, so I think you're going based off the momentum theory.
It's not even just the momentum.
That you can't do that because look at the cards.
I was about to say because the momentum theory has ever since Roman's title reign is now minute.
You just said Dragon Lee, like Dragon Lee being in that match and shit is like that's momentum theory, like is out the window with that because it's all over the place. But why is Carlito not? Is it just because it's just to put Carlito into a spot where he turns heel? Like that's why it is. That's what. But like, why wouldn't you have Carlito? Like people, like I'm pissed about it. And Carlito's pissed about it, and everybody else is pissed about it.
I mean,
so it's like example, like you're talking about, like
I have an answer, but Dragon Lee is a newer talent since we're backtracking to match 1. So Dragon Lee's a newer talent, and what's gonna happen? The older talent is gonna want to put the newer talent over. That's just the business that they're in.
Yeah, that's why Ray lost to Logan.
Pretty much,
which I'm still mad about.
I mean, I think a lot of us are because I don't even think the match itself should have happened, but it did set up for the story of Rey and Santos Escobar.
I'm excited. Yeah, no, you're right. But like, so with this, I think that because Bailey has been, I mean, she got that push, and then they turned on her, and then she challenged Io. and I don't really remember what's gone on since, but Io, we were there. All three of us were there when Io took the belt. And in my opinion, I think Io is an insane. Like when she was in NXT, it was like she's insane. I love Io. She's a great wrestler.
She's one of the best women's wrestlers on the planet.
Yeah, and so it's like I wish she would like defend the title more or be like she shows up. Like she's always there, and
she's defended that championship, that women's championship, more than anyone who's held it.
Where have I been then? I guess I haven't. I guess that's my bad then. I guess I just haven't seen that.
Say the first person that was presented with that version of the title was Asuka. Asuka defended it once before losing it. She lost it to Bianca Belair at SummerSlam. And then she was immediately cashed in on by Io. Again, much like Kyrie, I am familiar with all of Io's work outside of WWE. Okay.
I watch a lot. Yeah, I've just watched a ton of matches, and I'm just like, holy shit, she's so good.
She is. She's phenomenal.
Amazing.
She's everything that commentary says that she is. And do I think Bayley walks out as champion? Yes. Do I think there's a possibility that might not happen? Yes.
I do agree, because I think there's part of me that's like, it's kind of like with like one of the other belt match that's going to happen, where I believe I like the challenger quite a bit, like almost I'd say like it's one of my favorite female wrestlers. So, but I also want the champion to retain. So it's like I'm very mixed right now because
I mean here it's like Bayley is overdue. Let's just call it what it is.
She's worked so hard, man.
Yeah, she hasn't been champion in years, and her last title reign was 380 days, which was the longest title reign of the SmackDown era. And so, 380 days, that's a John Cena run.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
And now Rhea's may hit that too, so it's like,
oh yeah, most definitely. But if you look at it, Bayley does need it. On the other hand, Io, who is on the run of her career, this is the best run Io has had since being NXT Women's Champion. When she was NXT Women's Champion, she killed it. And she beat everyone till she got to Raquel. And Raquel took the title from her. We're finding ourselves in the same predicament here. Io has beaten everyone, champion or not. She's beaten everyone except Bayley.
Yeah. Okay. So you have a point. Yeah.
Think Bayley wins. Even though, me personally, I want to see Io retain. I'm enjoying
I agree with everything
the
you
Io
just said.
era.
I love Io. When she cashed in, it was awesome. I was so happy to be there and see her run out and take the title. And it was like, holy shit, that was awesome.
Oh yes. I loved it.
It was great.
I lost my voice that night.
Yeah, I remember I was getting someone was taking videos and showing me some videos, and I was like directly behind you guys, which is pretty crazy. And
really?
Yeah, like super high up. So it's just like, and I didn't bring my glasses, so I was like, all right, what's happening? Oh shit! I'm like, wait, who's running out? I was like, oh yeah, it's Io, because the music did not like register all the way up there.
Oh, it did with me. I heard that first bit. I said, holy shit. As quickly as Detroit cheered for Bianca, we turned on her.
I know, right?
Because every fan loves a good old cash-in.
Oh, yeah. Well, speaking of cash-ins, we'll get to it. But since what's up with Big Tweezy over there?
I have no idea.
Take 5?
You can take 5.
We'll take over. Talk about whatever you want. Just don't go to the main events.
Don't ruin the main event.
No.
I don't know how I'm going to ruin the main event. I don't know the result. No, I mean, this weekend is undoubtedly the most popular weekend in all of sports entertainment. I mean, most people look forward to the Super Bowl. Most people look forward to an All-Star game and all this stuff. But a lot of wrestling fans will look forward to the weekend of WrestleMania or just the week of, because it's not just all about WrestleMania or NXT Stand and Deliver. No, it's also about all the independent wrestling that happens throughout the week. There's so much going on in Philly right now. So much between Game Changer Wrestling, Defy Wrestling, TJPW, New Japan Pro Wrestling is on fire right now, with Tetsuya Naito as their IWGP World Heavyweight Champion. There's so much going on in the world of wrestling that if you are not in tune as a fan, you miss so much. Like, Kazuchika Okada shows up in All Elite Wrestling and half the world doesn't know who he is. And that's sad because the man was a staple in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Held the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. There are those are different than what Tetsuya Naito held. When he had the IWGP Heavyweight Championship, he held that for 720 days, having undoubtedly the best match I've ever seen in my life. Was Kazuchika Okada versus Kenny Omega in a 2 out of 3 falls match. That match duration was 90 minutes long. 90 minutes. And for 90 minutes, these two beat the hell out of each other. It was amazing. It was amazing. But this week alone, it's just, we're talking about WrestleMania, but it's not just about WrestleMania or anything that WWE is holding. No, it's literally about wrestling in general. What anything has to offer to wrestling. And a lot of what has to offer to wrestling is not seen by the entire community. If you're a wrestling fan, I just urge you, like, literally look into some things. There are so many promotions out here. Go to Triller TV, get Triller TV Plus. It's like $7 or $8 a month. You can see all of it. GCW, TJPW, DDT Wrestling, Defy Wrestling. You get Wrestle Universe, you can see Pro Wrestling Noah. New Japan World, you can see New Japan Pro Wrestling. Go back and watch that stuff. This time, and I can credit a lot of promoters for this, but I'm going to put Triple H at number one. Triple H has given people hope and a reason to actually look at wrestling like wrestling again.
Yeah.
And so it's not just sports entertainment. They're looking at it, oh, this is actual wrestling. And that's how it should be viewed. Seeing the live shows, GCW, I've been to 3 GCW shows. I hate when people say, oh, this shit is fake. Okay, that's your prediction. That's your opinion. I've seen it. No, it's not. The outcome may be. The stuff that you see is just phenomenal. The hard work that these people go through. The last GCW show we went to, a tag team had to go to the hospital after their match. He got beat so bad. I got that tag team's autograph. It's a great time to be a wrestling fan, hands down.
Yeah, it is. It is. And that's why I'm so invested. I haven't been this invested into something in a very long time. You know, like it's pretty wild. And so before because we've already been going almost an hour and we got 8 cards left. So we're gonna start doing speed runs and we're gonna let each of one of us talk and say our piece, and then we will just give our opinions on who's gonna win. All right, and then what?
No, I'm agree with you, Doc.
You just put your fucking finger up, and I don't know what that means. So, all right. So final predictions on Bailey, and Bailey and Io. Me and Anthony went into detail a little bit about it. So I will let you go, Twan, because you.
I just said Bailey, dog.
Oh, I didn't hear you say it.
It's all day Bailey. Oh yeah, you didn't hear me, but I said.
So me and Anthony, I think, are gonna agree with each other, and I hope he agrees with me, and we're gonna say Io.
I'm gonna say Io.
Me and him are gonna say Io Sky, based on what he's convinced me. Io Sky.
Okay. We are continuing on the shit on Bailey tour.
No, I like Bailey, but I also
we didn't shit on Bailey.
No. I'm not saying you guys are shitting on Bailey. I'm saying we're continuing on the WWE shits on Bailey tour.
Yeah, the
Okay.
2K24 like screenshot was just like that was when on the fucking coffin. That was bad, and even she acknowledged it and was like,
render.
"Yeah, I like Bailey. She's a great wrestler, and
That's
I
what I'm
think
saying, NJ.
she used to be again. What's same with Asuka? She's a titan, like, and she needs her time. But if she doesn't
Titan's
win,
not
it's same with like LA Knight. If she doesn't win, that's it. You might as well retire because Rhea Ripley is going to be the only person that anybody cares about in the women's division, unless Jade. Well, obviously like Jade and Cart, Tiffany and whoever. But obviously, there's a lot of good. I'm not saying that. Don't get all like defended or defensive about it. Oh, okay, you guys are responding. I thought you guys were going to get defensive. I said two women were important.
No, because you said you wanted to go through fast. So, like, because we sparked up a whole nother video here in a second.
I want to talk for a minute.
I want to move on to the next match.
Okay, so let's do this then, because I heard that this is the first. Okay, let me delete that so we don't talk about these assholes anymore.
Hey.
Dubbed, mommy.
I don't have to say anything. I'm going to say my piece right now. I'm just going to get out of the way. Rhea Ripley retains. Go ahead. All right, who's next? Antoine? Anthony? Rhea Ripley's retaining. Tell me why, or why she's not.
See, this is where I'm going to go here with this one. I'm joking. In all seriousness, I think Becky takes it. And the only reason is I think Becky takes it for this reason only. I think
her contract ends in two months, bro.
Okay.
It's not like Drew. She has
okay. Yes, her contract's up in 2 months, but yes, no, we're gonna bring that up. Yeah, we're gonna bring up the Drew hadn't resigned thing. Drew hadn't resigned. What?
He has
resigned. Clash at the Castle. I know he fucking resigned.
But
he
Becky
resigned fucking a while ago. But people will still sit there and say, "Oh, he's not resigned."
It's part of his story, bro.
I get it, but I think Becky takes the title. Seth loses his title. That's the swap right there. Seth goes home to be with the baby. Get his time as being his father, and she gets her last title run, and then she gets to go off into the sunset holding the title. Yes. Oh God, I already skipped this. I already skipped ahead.
I think that's not happening.
Don't jump ahead.
I'm not going to jump ahead. I'm sorry. I jumped ahead. Sorry. Fuck it. But you know what? I think Becky takes this. Becky gets her last. She gets her last run. And then she's out.
How long do you think Seth's going to be gone?
Seth needs to be gone at least a year.
A year? That's not happening.
That's not happening. No, I mean, I'm not saying it's happening, but he needs.
I
agree, but he's not.
I say he's gone solid 3 months before he gets antsy, but pops up on the 4th.
See, okay, so this match, I think Rhea Ripley retains. I don't see them taking the title off of a red hot Rhea Ripley, who has been red hot. She sold out a stadium in her home country. A stadium.
That's true.
You would be
not like her, and now
I'm sorry. It would be foolish to take the title off of her. She's been champion over a year now. 366
days. It would be bad.
Now, see.
Rhea has so many kids. No, she has. Hold on. All right. So I said I would say my piece. This is the final thing I'm gonna say. Rhea has so many people to still beat and face, and Becky Lynch obviously is a huge. It's Becky fucking Lynch. But I'm sorry, Seth's not going anywhere, and Becky's not winning. Becky's still because you got Liv, you still got all these other people that she could have.
That right there. What he
doesn't matter.
said.
It doesn't matter.
Story with Liv.
People want that.
I get that.
I will go.
I get that.
I want
but you guys are under the assumption that Rhea Ripley won't be Rhea Ripley without the title or something.
No,
but she's the future of the fucking company.
I get that she is. So in a sense, she can still have all these rivalries and not need the title. She doesn't need the title. She hasn't made. He has. Listen, the title has not made her. She has made the title.
Why does Becky need it?
Because she's on her way out. Becky ain't been doing shit. The last thing Becky did was went down to NXT to have a fucking pity run with the title.
It was really bad. It was really cringe.
So you know what?
She was like, "You're Becky Lynch."
You know I love Becky.
I disagree with that. He said also Rhea is OP. I mean, I disagree.
Rhea is OP
because she's a great wrestler.
I mean, I disagree. I don't think she's OP at all. Because look at the first half of her title reign. The first half of her title reign wasn't shit.
I know it was keeping Dom with his title.
it was keeping down with his side on her defending constantly against Natalia.
You have a point, but that doesn't matter now because that was a long time ago, and now she's red.
The
Now she's
second
red
half
hot.
of her title reign has been red hot.
Yeah.
Yes.
So she's
made the Judgment Day itself look irrelevant.
She's made the title. She's made the title already.
Yeah, she's Seth Rollins, and Seth Rollins is not going anywhere.
Just like I told you the other day. I'm not gonna. I'll say it when we get to his. I'll say it when we get to his match.
No,
but I think that Rhea has made the title. She doesn't need it anymore.
I disagree.
She don't need it. She's like you said. She's red hot.
Then who's going to take it off of Becky? Who's interesting?
It's like right now. It's right now. You know. I thought there's so many things I could say.
If you were
who's interesting for Becky?
If you were going to take the title off of Rhea, you should have made this match a fatal 4-way.
Yeah, so who's interesting to take on Becky?
See, seriously, you know what? We need to get rid of the thought that taking a loss or a pin makes you look weak. We need to get rid of that because I'm saying that, but why have it a fatal 4-way so she doesn't take the fall? Why can't she take the fall?
Same thing with Logan Paul, bro.
I mean,
why is Logan deserve it?
Their momentum is different, though.
I'm just saying.
And so
I'm just saying that you got to take off that stigma that taking a pinfall.
I don't agree with you. I don't think that. I don't because I know a lot of people have taken pinfalls.
But do I think that Rhea should
unless
lose?
You're solo?
No, I don't think Rhea should lose right now.
I really
don't.
She shouldn't because she's the most interesting part. Like she's giving the women's like anything regarding the women's side of wrestling and WWE relevance.
She's the most relevant woman in wrestling right now.
Exactly.
Nobody cares about Io and Bayley.
Exactly. She's the most relevant woman. Man. She's the most relevant woman right now. So as she has made the title as relevant as it could possibly be, why not put it on somebody who isn't as relevant to bring them up to that status of relevancy?
Because I don't think that she has done that. I don't think that she has made the title more relevant than herself.
No, the title means nothing. No, so I agree with Antoine, and I agree with you where she doesn't need the title to be relevant.
That's what
she doesn't.
That's what I'm saying.
Losing it to Becky Lynch.
She doesn't need the title. She has made the title. The title doesn't make her.
Oh man, just the storylines, the possible storylines with the title are just so much more compelling, man.
Yes, they are. Every storyline is more compelling when the championship's on the line.
She has so much.
Who fucking cares if Becky has the belt?
Yeah, but the thing is, Rhea is so red hot. Who cares if she has the belt?
I do.
You're gonna.
I want to see Liv take the belt off of her or something.
I know, but I'm saying. I'm going to say
more sense
you are going to tune in regardless.
Well,
whether Rhea has the belt or not. Just like you're going to tune into Rhea, whether she has the belt or not.
Okay. Answer my question.
She is more relevant than the title.
You're right, but answer my question.
You've outgrown the title. You don't need the title anymore.
I agree. No, yes, I agree.
Yeah, that's just all I'm saying. But, you don't need the title.
But answer my question. If Becky wins, who is going to make her relevant? Because she has no feuds. The fact that like her winning Elimination Chamber, that's what I'm saying. Like Rhea is because Rhea is so young and because she has a future. Becky doesn't. It's like the same thing, dude. It doesn't make any sense for Becky to win now.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't. I agree with you. It doesn't. But if Becky winning, she only has one person to feud with, and I'm already tired of it.
Exactly.
And it's Nia Jax. That's it.
And it doesn't make any sense. Like Nia Jax versus Rhea is like, okay, Nia is going to destroy you in a real life situation, and Becky's even smaller than Rhea. So who's going to believe that Becky
WrestleMania season is call-up season,
dude?
It is, but
we're getting new signees.
There's
the locker room has changed.
There's nobody in NXT besides Lyra Valkyria that Becky has history with.
It doesn't matter.
Unless
you build
Tiffany
new
Stratton
you build new
history.
You build new history. You make new matches. You don't just stay doing the same old matches.
Rhea Ripley retains.
You do different things. That's all I'm saying.
Thank you, NJ.
So I
all right. So we're gonna go on forever about this fucking match. No. So let's move on to the other one. We're gonna go to the Yang to the yin of what we just dealt with, and let's just get this shit out of the way. Holy
Drew.
Yeah, Drew, because something's happening with Seth. You know what's happening with Seth? He's losing this title because guess what? This motherfucker, Seth freaking Rollins, is going to be going after Cody Rhodes. And he's going to eventually Seth Rollins will have the Universal title. I'm sorry. I don't care what anybody says. That's happening.
So the thing is, Cody has already said if he wins, then he's reverting the name back to the WWE Championship as it was intended to be. And so,
hell yeah, let's go.
And so, when it comes down to Seth and Drew, this can go so many routes because the main factor people did not factor in is Damian Priest.
Damn it.
Why'd you have to
bring him in the bank? The most irrelevant Money in the Bank ever, in my opinion. I like Damian Priest, but holy shit. Does anyone
remember what happened to his contract?
No.
Finn Balor
took the contract.
What?
That's too sweet, baby. Too sweet. No, Finn Balor. Okay,
there's no fucking way Finn Balor's going to come in and take the World Heavyweight. What?
Whoever has the contract can cash in the Money in the Bank.
Nobody. There's no way in hell that Finn Balor is going to come in after Drew wins and take the belt off of a weekend.
So you're saying Drew wins. Okay. So
Drew wins because of night one. Night one, the main event of night one is going to cause the outcome of Drew versus Seth Rollins.
That's why we should have did all night one before we got to this. But let me point this out to you.
Shit, you're right.
Let's go back to WrestleMania 31. Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. WWE World Heavyweight Championship match. What happened? Seth Rollins cashes in Money in the Bank, makes it a triple threat, wins the title. Who's to say karma doesn't happen towards him 9 years after the fact? Who's to say that Money in the Bank doesn't cash in the middle that makes it a triple threat? If that happens, there are 3 outcomes to that. Number 1 outcome, your Money in the Bank person wins. Number 2 outcome, Seth Rollins retains by not pinning Drew McIntyre. Number 3, Drew McIntyre wins by pinning the Money in the Bank. Seth loses without even getting pinned for his title. Or we have a clean one-on-one match. Drew McIntyre wins because I do not see in any scenario where Drew should lose this match. I'm sorry.
He's so good right now.
I do not think Drew should lose this match. Drew wins. Money in the Bank person cashes in, wins the title, and leads to a match for the title at Clash at the Castle. Because it's in Drew's homeland of Glasgow, Scotland.
Fuck.
So there's so many scenarios, and Triple H, this is how good Triple H is.
I forgot about Clash at the Castle.
He's made this match more important than what other people are looking at it as, because there's so many avenues that could happen in this match, and it all surrounds Judgment Day, Finn Balor, and Damian Priest.
Okay.
I'm going to finish chewing first.
What about the potential of them not re-signing Balor, though?
I don't think Balor doesn't resign. I think Balor resigns.
I don't think he resigns. Balor's the most irrelevant person. He's as irrelevant as JD McDonough is right now.
Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth.
That's the truth, man.
Watch your mouth.
You guys just gotta put your bias aside.
Call my boy irrelevant. Don't hurt my feelings.
He's not irrelevant at all.
Yeah, don't you ever call him. Okay.
Compared to Dominic Mysterio, Rhea Ripley, and Damian Priest,
why are we comparing
as irrelevant?
Okay. For one point, don't you ever compare Dominic Mysterio to Finn Balor.
Finn Balor stealing
you're gonna have to get over that, bro.
Oh, I'm way over it. And
I'm not stealing the contract. I'm saying
Finn Balor is a 10 times better wrestler.
I'm about to say, though, Finn Balor is relevant without the common eye seeing his relevance.
Hold on, I'm gonna call out Twan real quick. I have to say this. I'm not gonna sleep unless you say. You just told me that you need to get over the stigma of like if you get pinned, you're weak. Okay, you need to go to the fact that if I call somebody irrelevant, that doesn't mean they're bad. That doesn't mean they're a bad wrestler. Or they don't have stakes or like they're not like they don't mean something to wrestling. Like Bailey, if she loses, she's irrelevant. LA Knight loses, he's irrelevant. AJ Styles is irrelevant.
Oh no, but
I'm
just saying though. But the fact that Finn Balor and irrelevant are in the same sentence right now with how much he is on TV and how much he's showcased and how much
I think
time
Randy
he
Orton's
actually-
irrelevant right now. That's my
I
favorite
mean,
wrestler.
no.
I think you're
No.
using irrelevance in the wrong terminology, considering the definition of irrelevance.
When there's 200 superstars and you're lost, you get lost in the fucking smoke and the haze. I'm
Finn
sorry.
Balor has a championship.
Yeah.
But
So you're naming-
and you
you're
know
naming
what?
all
He's
these-
losing it. He's losing it. So who's cashing in? Who's cashing in?
That's
Who's
the
gonna cash in?
mystery, my guy.
No,
That
it's
is the mystery.
That
Damien.
is the mystery.
Senor. It's not Finn Balor's not
Damien
Senor
has the
Money Bank.
briefcase.
I know, that's
Where's the contract?
There's never a contract in those anyway. It's just a brief.
I know, but the thing is, this is the thing he's
how would
pointing at.
Finn have it? Because he
Listen,
stole it.
Okay, listen. Just listen. You're right. There never really is a contract in there, but they made a point.
That you know of.
They made a point on TV to show you them taking the contract out of one briefcase and putting it into another to show you that there is a contract in there. Finn Balor knows the combination to the briefcase. Who's to
So
say
how
he
does that mean?
who's to
I
say
don't
he?
understand how he just.
It's
gets to
always
take
they're
Damien's-
always together. They're boys. Why wouldn't he trust him?
But
they're
why
a-
would he?
they're a
Why would Finn
family.
cashing in the contract have any credibility? When
Because
he
he has
didn't
the
win
contract.
the contract, but he didn't win the
Look
contract.
at what Finn had to deal with while Seth has been champion. Let's go back to SummerSlam.
They're
Finn
gonna-
should have won that match.
They're gonna find a loop. This is the thing is
Finn
WWE.
should have became world
Okay.
heavyweight champion.
Finn's. So so Finn's gonna win and then just to lose it at Clash to Drew McIntyre. That's
so
what you're telling me.
what? No. So what?
That's what you just told me. That's what.
And you know what? Guess what? I'm fine
Just so
with
he
that.
gets his revenge because he's
I'm-
never won. It's like
I
okay,
am fine with that
Get that closure.
because
okay,
Finish
all right.
it.
if Finn cashes in, Seth Rollins beats Drew McIntyre, and Finn cashes in right after,
I'm
and
just
he
saying.
closes his story
I
by
was-
beating
That's
I
it
was
for
just-
Seth then.
I was
That's
just gonna-
okay. So
No, it's not only Cody who has to finish the story.
nah, bro, you're not okay.
Finn has to
Finn's
finish the
story. What did you
story.
just say?
Finn
When
has
was
to
the last
finish
time
the
Finn
story.
and Seth went at it?
SummerSlam.
Because I remember Finn facing Edge. So
Oh, you mean at WrestleMania?
I don't know. I'm talking about one-on-one.
That was at WrestleMania.
That was at WrestleMania where he got his face blasted with the ladder.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
My boy,
Yeah.
seven staple
Listen,
Finn,
I'm
bro.
talking about at SummerSlam.
Okay. Listen.
Seven
Oh,
staple
man,
Finn,
all right.
He fought
baby.
for the world heavyweight.
I think you guys are all right. I get it. I get why you predict with your heart. I get it instead of logically.
Predict with my
What
heart.
makes
I
sense.
predicted with both. I predicted with logic.
I don't see
and heart.
Finn Balor being like, nah, bro. Who get like out of what? What?
The
Why would they do?
holder
Why would
of
they
the
fuck?
contract? Not
What?
the holder.
Why would they
of
fuck
the
Damien
case.
over? Why would they fuck all these people over in one WrestleMania? It just doesn't make any sense. Why would
Sir,
Triple H do that?
Sir, surprise, surprise.
There's
let's
too many. He's
give
got
you
other
some-
surprises.
Hold on. Okay, and
What about
who
Roman
says that you
losing the
got too
title to
many?
Cody Rhodes?
Who said that you have too many?
Is that really
The
a
fact of the
surprise?
matter is, here, let me throw something
line
at
rules.
you that you ain't gonna see coming. Like, let me throw something at you that you have no idea, number one, how it could happen, how it would happen, but you are not gonna see it coming. But I guess what? I'm gonna catch your attention.
I'm listening. Trust me.
So the holder of the contract is the one that takes it. That's
Okay,
the
I didn't know
whole-
that. That's an actual
Not-
rule. I like.
It's not the holder of the case.
No,
The
I know
case
that.
is just a prop.
Why can't? But well,
That's
okay.
all it is.
All right. Well, I'm asking you guys to explain to me how that's an actual rule in WWE where the not winner of the contract can cash in the contract that they didn't fucking win.
Okay.
Explain
I
that
got
to me.
you.
Explain that to me, please.
The
I'm talking
Miz.
about like actual logistics, not like fakes, made up story shit. Like how is that possible? Like if that's allowed, you're telling me that that's allowed.
Yeah, the Miz.
The Miz. John Morrison was not the holder of the contract, but cashed it in for the Miz, and the Miz lost.
All right.
But
All right. So that settles it then.
But was given. Adam Pearce gave the contract back to the Miz. Since you were not the one that cashed it in, you are the holder of the contract. The Money in the Bank contract case, it's still active.
So what's the point of the case then? Why have the case?
I just told you it's a prop. That's all it is. It's a case to hold the contract. That's all it is.
Case to hold the again. Trick.
Okay, so all right, so that's what you guys think, that Finn Balor is going to take the belt off of Seth Rollins after
That's
he
just a
beats Drew
possibility.
McIntyre.
It's,
No, hold
it's
on.
a possibility.
It's a possibility, but at the end of the day, I'm honest to God, if I'm thinking
That's
just
the
the
most
match
insane
that's
shit
on
I've
the
ever
card, if I'm just looking at the match that's just on the card, I say Drew wins.
And
Yeah.
I don't think he's cashing. I don't think Damian Priest, and I think Damian Priest is the one with the contract, or will attempt to cash in or whatever, because they're obviously splitting up. So I guess I kind of see where you guys are going for, where Damian goes to cash in the contract, but Finn does it anyway, and he does it, and then that
would
causes
be
the split
beautiful to
between them.
me.
I agree, but it's not going to happen at WrestleMania because they're losing the belts. Like they have this,
Why
which
not?
they're losing. They're losing. They're losing.
I
Okay.
mean, they
Okay,
are.
so if they lose, that gives him every more reason to cash in his contract.
Why would
now,
they need?
Now he's with. Well, to think about it, do you
So that'll
remember?
cause a split instead of them just
Okay.
losing the tag team.
Do you remember when they lost the tag team titles the first time?
Yes.
Mhm. There you go.
Damian flat out told Rhea, he said, "I'm not leaving here empty-handed," and he went to go cash in his contract, and she stopped him. It's going to be the same thing. He's not going to want to leave empty-handed on the biggest show of the year. And that's just going to be the storyline.
Why wouldn't you want to have a cash in at WrestleMania?
Exactly.
Again?
Why wouldn't you want to be memorable? Why wouldn't you want to do something that you won't be remembered?
Everybody's gonna be.
And they are.
So many people off when Finn
And guess
takes
what?
the belt.
And guess what? And you're gonna pull in a record-breaking audience both
That doesn't-
on
what
TV
the
and at the gate
And then
on
lose everybody.
Raw Monday night. You're not gonna
No,
lose
you're
anything.
losing.
You're not gonna
Are you
lose anything.
kidding me?
If
Do
that's
you
the
understand how
case-
many people
no,
want
no,
Drew to win?
If that is the case, they would have lost when Cody lost last year.
Bro, there's no way
Because-
that Drew is not like it.
I really
dude,
do. I really do want Drew.
What the? You guys are like? Do you think
have to-
because CM Punk's injured, like he's not relevant? Like none of that means.
I don't
Like if
give a damn
Damian
about
fucking.
CM Punk.
Well, CM Punk is relevant, and he's coming back, and he's gonna be the biggest thing drawing people when he comes back, and he's gonna go after fucking Drew McIntyre.
That's cool. That's cool.
He's going up against Drew McIntyre when
And
he has
Drew
the belt.
McIntyre is going to injure him again, just over a fireman's carry.
I understand, but you guys we're in the minority here. CM Punk is one of the most beloved wrestlers of all time, especially now. You saw him being chanted when he wasn't even in the fucking ring last week. So
I don't care about that.
I know you don't care about it.
He has nothing to do with what's going on right now.
He has everything to do with this match. He will be commentary. He will be commentary. I don't care what anybody says. You guys like Damian Priest and Finn Balor have nothing to like. They mean nothing to this. These two going at it with CM Punk. They are not.
You don't know story then if they use.
I do. That's what I'm saying.
Because that story dates back. That story dates back 7 years between Rollins.
That's
and
irrelevant.
Finn. No, it's not. It's not irrelevant.
Okay, what about Chad Gable? Why is he not going up against? Because Sammy's going to probably take the title off of Gunther.
Probably.
So what about Chad Gable? He deserved it. Chad Gable deserved to take the title off.
Why didn't Sammy deserve it?
Because you talk about story. The story doesn't. There's no momentum. There's no buildup. It just happened randomly. It happened last week, and now, or 2 weeks ago, however long ago it happened, and now Sami Zayn.
So first of all, before we get into this, do you want to talk about this match next, or do you want to talk about the tag title match next?
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I mean, listen. Let's just spam through the tag title match. I'm all right with that.
All right. Well,
I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear why or what. I just want to hear the.
Okay, I'll go
who's
first.
Who's taking the SmackDown and who's taking the Raw?
DIY Raw, Grayson Waller SmackDown.
I think. Okay, so this is my theory. These two are not in it anymore, and then the Hardy Boys are coming in.
What two aren't in it anymore?
Austin Theory and Grayson Waller are not in it anymore, and they're replaced by the Hardy Boys. Awesome Truth is winning the Raw title, and either these two are winning the SmackDown or whoever, whatever. Who's in SmackDown? Does it matter who's who?
Well, if you want to, if
New Day's not winning, they've had their time. They're one of the greatest tag teams of all time. They're not winning. I would love for these two to win. I would give my left nut to see Austin Theory with a belt again because I love that motherfucker.
Same.
So,
yeah, so that's who you think takes it, Austin Theory.
I want New Catch over DIY though.
So I think DIY takes it for Raw, and I think A-Town Down Under takes for SmackDown.
Oh, that's different than what you were thinking the past 5-10 months.
I know, but you know what? They need to split the titles. They can't really keep.
They will.
You can't put two Raw teams and have them both win because the show then dominates both titles still, unless
That
you just
defeats
take
the purpose of having.
unless you just take the title and the title winners and throw them on SmackDown. But that just no, that does defeat the purpose. So you split it up. It could also be the Awesome Truth, because our Truth and Judgment Day have the story aspect.
I don't see our Truth not like being our Truth and just grabbing a random ass belt. Even if it's a SmackDown belt, he's gonna grab one of the belts and he wins that belt, and he will be like. And then watch the Miz and our Truth are on SmackDown. Like the brands don't matter anymore, man. Like it doesn't matter. Like they're clearly pushing towards those. Like,
that's why the brands do matter. That's why they're splitting the titles. They want.
Why is everybody on Raw on SmackDown then?
It's WrestleMania season,
bro.
Listen. That's what happens. That's what happens around WrestleMania season. The shows start to blend because they want to make every week going up to WrestleMania something special, because there isn't a PLE in between. You have 6 weeks from the last PLE up until WrestleMania, and you got to mix it up. That's a long stretch. So that's why there's so many things mingling. That shit used to happen back in the day when they were really strict about the brand split. But they're splitting the titles because they want to keep it more. I don't want to use the word segregated because it sounds bad. But
they are. It is.
I wasn't gonna chime in, but he said you don't think there needs to be 2 titles. Yes, there does. There's too many tag teams. I get it. There's entirely too many tag teams, and they're getting shafted.
Yeah. So. And
Street Profits.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
example.
And they, Judgment Day does show up on SmackDown, but they mainly defend on Raw. So the SmackDown tag teams kind of get, the shit end of the stick.
I'm just saying, man. I think you guys are still thinking like this is Vince's WWE and not Triple H's, because
it's not even
it's
that.
Just now been Triple H's.
I get that, but that's why they are splitting the titles.
I took back that comment. Yeah, no, I'm not. I don't stand by that. There deserves to be more people
shafted.
Yeah,
I mean that's
that's just the way of the business.
Yeah, my opinion. These New Catch is the best tag team, and I like all the other ones. I like all the other. I don't want to. After
they are one of the best.
Shit, especially after Elimination Chamber.
I mean, my thing is, if you're familiar with what they've done on the independent circuit, then
I don't.
Yes,
I'm not.
I am. And New Catch, I hate the name, first of all.
It's pretty stupid.
Because Trent or Tyler Bate used to team with Trent Seven, who is now in TNA, and they formed a bond with Pete Dunne that was a trio called British Strong Style. Tyler Bate and Trent Seven were the tag team that were called Mustache Mountain, which is undoubtedly one of the most popular tag teams in all of wrestling. Mm-hmm. And so New Catch is good. Don't get me wrong. But if you're talking about tag team continuity, like all of that, you say you don't want to go into detail. You just want to know who. But if you're talking tag team continuity in this match, New Day has the best tag team continuity in here. But if you want to talk about like cohesiveness as a tag team, DIY takes it.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
We're showing up.
We're winning the titles. It's a bias. It's a bias. It's definitely a bias with New Catch. I just like them the most. And after Elimination Chamber, I was like, holy shit. Again, you remember, I'm not as familiar as you guys are. I'm seeing what I've only been watching the WWE and NXT and some AEW for the past 2 years. And I'm from the Attitude Era. And I watched all of the Attitude Era. So that's where my knowledge ends. I've chimed into some past shit, but
if you notice, he's had some attitude.
Yeah.
I've noticed.
My second favorite wrestler is Stone Cold. So
what?
And I hope he shows up. He's not gonna wrestle, but I think he's gonna show up. I would love that. John Cena is not, because he's gonna be filming Peacemaker. So, by the way, Indigo Realm little video coming up in Indie Live this Monday. Peacemaker. No, so no John Cena, no, maybe Rikishi, but that's later. All right, so tag team. Where do you, Twan?
Like I said, in all reality, what I want is different than what's gonna happen. Obviously, what I
This is
predict.
predictions. What do you think's gonna happen?
But I think DIY takes it. Means more to them for Raw and A-Town Down Under.
Okay, Anthony.
I agree. Those two
Okay,
teams.
I don't. I think Awesome Truth are taking one because of our Truth is taking a belt. It's not going to be this.
I mean, it's not the worst thing that could happen. It'd be
these two are not going to be in it,
wouldn't mind it.
based off a rumor and some crazy shit that's been happening, especially with Matt Hardy. These two are not going to be in it, or they are in it, and then the Hardy Boys show up anyway. And then because Matt Hardy is not Matt Hardy is not re-signed with his contract, so it's
He's actually left.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, he did. He did. That's
Yeah,
confirmed.
he did leave.
Yeah,
Okay, so he's showing up though. So we will see Jeff and Matt this probably. When was this match?
Listen.
First night, night 1 or night 2?
I do believe this is night 1.
Okay, so tomorrow we're gonna see Matt and Jeff, and then
I can't.
yeah. So then one of these two are winning. The other one,
Boys,
New Day will not win.
No, New Day will not win. But I can't
They've
do
had their
another Hardy
chance.
Boys thing, dude.
It's been a while, man.
Hardy Boys.
Listen,
No,
what
it's-
was it, 32 or
listen,
33 or something?
Listen, it's not even that.
Huh?
It's not even that. Now they're
When
just
they came
kind of
back for the
but
first time, the pop.
It was WrestleMania 33.
and I get
33, I
that,
think.
and I like it, and
33.
I like it. I love it. I love them, but
They're the greatest tag team of all time.
it's over.
No, they're not.
It is over.
That's my opinion. I love
They
it. Man.
are-
That's my childhood right there.
They're listen. I may dog on Rey Mysterio being past his prime, but this is like double past the prime.
Bro, Matt Hardy's fat
They
shit. And
are
Jeff Hardy's
done.
a drug addict, so I don't
They
want to see
are
them
done,
either. Like,
and I can't do it.
Yes,
I
let's
can't watch them
judge
embarrass
live.
themselves anymore.
That's just.
I'm sorry. Like I
I
love you guys.
tell the truth, man.
You'll never see this, but I love you guys and you're legends, but you're kind of embarrassing yourself.
Oh my
like
God.
I am now.
No
Wait.
comment.
All right, so I totally lost. All right, cool. Anyway, where do we leave out? So we just got one more dumb match before something that I actually want to talk about. Let's just get this over with.
Oh, the customary 15
This is not dumb. I
year-
don't think this is dumb, by the way.
Yeah,
I'm actually
it's the
excited for this.
customary
This
15-year
is not
brother
dumb.
versus brother match. And
I think Jimmy should win, but obviously Jay's gonna win to finally solidify his like split from them, and he can put the bloodlight down and put it in his past in his rear mirror. That's my prediction. But I want Jimmy to win.
yeah,
Because Jimmy's
I-
been
you know,
shit on.
it's-
Jimmy's been
it's-
shit on for
It's
2
cool.
years.
You know,
man.
and it's crazy because I feel that, and I feel the reason for his win, and I like that. But I also think Jimmy takes it to give his solo run slight credibility. Because
and
Jay
tough
has
to
shown
eat shit.
Jay has really shown that he don't need anybody. It's really just him, Oos. But
Yeah, he's real oosy.
yeah, it's feeling very oosy now. But Jimmy really he really couldn't do it on his own, and it kind of shocks me because he's very charismatic. He's great, does the same moves his brother does. So
They are the same. They are literally genetically the same. So.
See, and that is exactly what they talked about in Roman Reigns' documentary. I want to bring back to what Jey Uso said to Roman Reigns when Roman Reigns first became the Universal Champion back in 2020 when they were feuding. They know who you are. You, Roman Reigns, you the WWE Universal Champion. You call yourself the Tribal Chief. When they look at me, they say, which one are you? Here's your match. Now, since they have formed with the bloodline, since they've been with the bloodline, Roman Reigns, the key component in all of this, believe it or not, has been able to have people distinguish the difference between Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso. Why? How did Jey Uso get main event Jimmy Uso? Or main event Jey Uso, I'm sorry. Roman Reigns is the one who's done that. Roman Reigns is the reason for both of their successes, hands down. He's the main reason why everybody can say, oh, I know that's Jay and I know that's Jimmy. Okay, that's what it's all about. As far as this match goes,
What's the outcome?
Who needs to win is Jey Uso. That's who needs to win because of everything that's happened since SummerSlam. I saw a meme. Jimmy Uso has robbed us of Grand Slam main event Jey Uso.
Yeah.
Jey Uso should be, he should have like 5 belts right now.
He should be a Grand Slam champion. He got cost the Intercontinental title. He's got cost the United States title. He's got cost the World Heavyweight Championship. Got cost the Undisputed Universal Heavyweight Championship. All by Jimmy Uso.
You saying that makes me think of I got some idea, because you know what? Like, he has been robbed. So
listen.
And
he has been robbed. Jay needs the win. But if you go down the lineage of history of brother versus brother at Mania, the heel has always won. Owen Hart defeated Bret Hart. Owen Hart defeated Bret Hart. Matt Hardy defeated Jeff Hardy. They were the heels. Is this the one time we get the face to win?
And the less sellable brother, just so you know. We always put that out there.
I just said I want Jimmy to win.
Yeah, I know. But I'm saying He's saying it's always the heel too, but it's also always the less sellable brother.
It's the less popular of the bunch.
Yes.
Jay doesn't need it. He doesn't have anything to prove anymore.
I disagree. I think Jay needs this.
I think he should have been fighting somebody for gold and winning the gold.
But then there's one thing that you said that I agree with, and is that Jimmy winning this would give him credibility to his singles career, which he really doesn't really have it.
Which would cause them to reconcile, and Jimmy's no longer in the bloodline and restricted by the bloodline, because the bloodline's not going to last past Sunday.
Yes.
I disagree.
I can't disagree with that, because you know what? Like I said,
Solo's still around too.
Jimmy only goes back. Jimmy only went back to the bloodline because he lost Jay. Now, granted, it was his fault that he lost Jay. Yeah, but it's the only reason why he goes back to the bloodline, because he cannot swim on his own. Can't do it.
Yeah.
So he needs somebody to watch his back. Therefore, he goes back to the bloodline. But yet, if he has his brother, what is the need for that? What is the need? He would
put his brother over to reconcile him and finally be like, "Hey, like, let's just fucking squash the shit. Like, I'm still me. Like, they don't tag team up again.
Yeah, it's still just me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Who was the first person that said, "I miss you"?
I mean, Jay's definitely the most emotional one, and he's definitely Jay. Yeah, Jay is
usually the one that's doing like, "Hey, I miss you," or the one that's doing all the missing is the one that usually comes running back.
That's true, but I don't see it.
I don't think Jimmy breaks away from Roman. I think Jay runs back to Roman.
Damn, Twan, your brother is saying some crazy shit.
No, he ain't cooking right now. All he's doing is saying that WWE is going to ruin a whole 2 to 3 year storyline.
No way.
With Jey Uso going back
that money,
to the
man.
bloodline.
There's no way.
He's going to kill.
Everybody thought they ruined it when Jimmy went back. Everybody thought they ruined it then.
Bro, the bloodline.
But the bloodline is still
the Rock
the
is
most
destroying the
relevant
bloodline
piece in wrestling.
It might be the most.
The Rock
is relevant piece, but man, and I think they did ruin it a little bit when Jimmy went back. I think Jimmy should have been able to stand on.
I'm not disagreeing with that.
They should have added more members, like you said. We have the emergence of Jacob Fatu, eventually, who might make their way to WWE. We have Tama Tonga, who's eventually making his way into WWE. There's your next wave of bloodline. You know, you need to let it die down and come back. DX ran for a minute, died down, and DX popped back up, and DX was still hot. If you're the best, if you are the best of the best, you're hot whenever.
Yeah, but if bloodline has surpassed everything that they can do, you're sadly mistaken.
Roman Reigns being the leader and the tribal chief of the bloodline has done with over at Sunday, and The Rock will be the tribal chief, and he will be the head of the bloodline.
He'll be the high.
They're going to be they're leading to it's literally spelling out Roman versus The Rock at either WrestleMania or SummerSlam or something big.
The next John Cena.
You guys are forgetting like Solo, bro.
That bad boy.
You think Solo? Nobody's getting involved in this? Are you really telling me that you think that nobody's getting involved in this?
You know, I honestly think that this is going to be a clean match, because you know why? Roman don't give 2 fucks about Jimmy or Jay.
I mean,
he doesn't.
Roman get involved.
Yeah, he cares about he cares about that title. And you know what? Why would he risk Solo getting hurt going out there to protect him from Jay when he can be back there protecting him from Seth?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What? But is he going to protect Roman?
At WrestleMania, he ain't wasting no resources. Jimmy, he on his own.
Yeah, but okay, so that's clean. But like Rikishi's not getting involved.
Good doesn't debut in this match.
That's true, but I still think that Roman will use every resource on his match.
Of course, bloodline rules. It's going to be bloodline rules.
Does not care, and he has said that multiple times. He don't give a fuck about his family. He might sit there and be like, "It's all about family." He's Vin Diesel. I get it, family, but
nobody's Vin Diesel, but Vin Diesel. Come on,
all right, but he don't care.
No,
he cares about keeping the gold on the shoulder and keeping everybody beneath him.
Do you think anybody's noticed that? Do you think anybody's noticed that point in the bloodline?
I don't know.
I feel like there's somebody who's been getting shit done. Somebody's been doing all the work, and the enforcer, he follows the most powerful person. And tell you what, Roman's not that. He's not that guy, man. You're not that guy, buddy. You're not that guy. Roman's not that guy anymore. All right, he's
really look at the whole dynamic between The Rock and Roman Reigns. Solo Sikoa has been inching closer to The Rock.
Oh, there we go.
So
I didn't know what to tell.
If you really look at it, in the beginning, The Rock was standing on his own while Jimmy, Solo, Roman, and Paul Heyman stood together. A few weeks after that, Solo was in between The Rock and Roman Reigns, but closer to The Rock. There is a lot of Easter eggs going on when it comes to the bloodline, which is why I say it doesn't end. The story does not end at all. There's no way you kill all points of bloodline story when there are too many key components to the bloodline that still have to be tied up. There's too much. You're
right.
Going on.
I agree with that. I just think like the Jay and Jimmy stuff is done with tomorrow. I think it's done with. I think they reconcile, and I think Jimmy, because where was Jimmy when he wasn't there when they were doing the beat downs? Like Jimmy was nowhere to be seen. Neither was Jay. So like, what's going on? What happened with that? What was it on Monday? Was it Monday or was it last SmackDown?
Say that again.
Yeah, one more time.
When Jay and Jimmy were supposed to be present during, I forgot what happened, but I remember that the bloodline came out and Jimmy was not there during the beating. Like,
you mean this
past, and Jay was like, "Hey, can you take a walk with me?" Like, yes. There's something going on with this. So, like, this is more important. Like, this match is more important than we think. And I think this has something to do with.
I think it's one of the most important matches of the weekend.
Well, yeah, but like, do you think that it's going to be a clean match like Twan says it's going to be? Because,
in my opinion, it needs to be, but I don't think it will.
I think this is going to be the only. I think this is going to be the only clean match dealing with anybody with the bloodline in it. This right here is going to be the only clean match.
It needs to be,
and I'm calling it
because of Rikishi.
I'm letting you guys know. No, and Rikishi's not going to get involved because why would he pick one son over the other?
He's not. He's going to be there to have them.
He already gave
reconcile
his opinion on who he thinks should win.
Oh, really?
He thinks that Jey Uso should win. He has given his opinion and said that Jey Uso needs this, and I 100% agree.
All right. Well, since we have a lot to say, let's just get this one out of the way, so we can get in the last half hour of this stream. We can.
Gunther, ring general, bro.
I agree, but there's something about Sammy winning that I don't know. It's just something. I don't know what it is, but I do agree. I think Gunther.
Yes,
there's Bash of Berlin's coming up like in August or whatever. And
to touch on your earlier point about story leading to this, so you asked what was the story of Sammy leading to this. Arguably, yes, Chad Gable had all the momentum going into this, had all the story going into this because of his previous stuff with Gunther. Sammy's story was, what is my path to WrestleMania? And week by week, it was that. What is his path to WrestleMania? Down to the point Triple H had you thinking, well, shit, is Sami Zayn going to WrestleMania this year? Is he going from main eventer to no-show? it wasn't just a physical story, it was a mental story. And so what happens now? Sami Zayn is put into a predicament where he has to fight the most dominant champion in WWE. Consistent dominant champion in WWE.
I agree with that.
And so, do I think Sami wins? No. I don't think Sami wins. Gunther needs to retain. And Chad Gable needs to be given his flowers on the Raw after Mania.
I just don't think he should be the Raw after Mania.
Backlash?
I think he should get a legitimate win on a PLE that's well deserved. Exactly. Why not Backlash?
Why not Backlash?
But go back and look at AJ Lee and Paige or Saraya. I mean, AJ Lee retains at WrestleMania, Divas title, comes back next night on Raw, and gets cocky. Interrupted by Paige. Beats Paige down and said, we'll fight, and I'll even put the title on the line. What's to stop Gunther, who is undoubtedly confident in all of his ability? He plays his part. He plays his character role to a T.
That's
better
true.
than anybody else. What's to stop him from coming out and stepping out of that character role and basically saying, I'm the best and no one can beat me? But Chad Gables comes out and says, hey, prove it. Prove it right now in front of all these people. Raw after Mania, put the title on the line. What's to stop Gunther from being? What's to stop Gunther from being too cocky and saying, "Okay,
yeah, no, I love that. I would love that.
I would love it too." And I see. I
just like the idea of Gable getting the big win on
it's
PLE.
Cool. It's so cool seeing you two next to each other because you guys have the complete fucking opposite opinions. And because I talk to Toron every day about wrestling, it seems like, and he doesn't agree with you. I know it. He said a lot of shit, and I'm like, wait, what?
Yes.
What the fuck?
I agree. I like Chad Gable, and I want Chad Gable to take the belt. I don't think Sami should take the belt because I think Sami should get a different win.
No, man, there's
a different win for Sami Zayn in the future.
Sami Zayn.
It's not WrestleMania. I love it. It's good.
They announced Clash at the Castle, bro.
I get it. The thing is, it's a good story. Sami Zayn, even in the build-up, even in the little videos for WrestleMania, Sami Zayn saying, "No, I'm scared. What if I'm not good enough to do this? What if I'm not good enough to do that?" Guess what? That's the play into the story. He's going to get to WrestleMania, and I hate to say, he's going to find out that he isn't good enough to beat Gunther.
Okay, so who did he fight?
There's the redemption. There's the redemption arc that comes after that, directly after that. Because the next upcoming PLE that usually happens after Backlash, Money in the Bank.
Yes, we both agree that he's going to need Money in the Bank.
And that's the end of the redemption. Not even the end of the redemption. That's the beginning. He wins the Money in the Bank.
He has to cash in successfully.
And he has to cash in successfully, which I believe he will. He will be. Because you know what? Sami Zayn's too good to waste that.
Sami Zayn becomes world champion.
I also see him going after Drew or whoever is. Because Drew is losing the title eventually to CM Punk. I'm sorry. It's going to happen. And I know you guys don't want to admit it, and I don't want to admit it, but CM Punk is
You've already admitted it. You've already admitted it. You put it in the air.
Yeah, it's going to happen, man. It's going to happen. Because Seth is going to go after Cody Rhodes. I'm sorry. Seth is going. He's never beat Cody. He's going to next year. Might lose the belt to Seth Rollins, and Seth Rollins will be the WWE champion. That's my final prediction for that. I'll tell you what, right now,
a solid 23-0 record against Cody Rhodes. 0-23. Man can't beat him to save his life.
He's going to take Seth Rollins is going to take the title, the WWE championship or whatever the fuck he wants to call it. Seth Rollins is going to take the belt off of him eventually.
That's the problem, though.
Why?
Because Seth has to go to SmackDown to do that. Seth is exclusive to Raw. He went to SmackDown for
what if he goes heel and he doesn't give a fuck?
He went to SmackDown once for 1 year, and then he got shipped right back to Raw.
What if
he's never been back since?
Okay, well, what if he changes? Because then what if Roman's gone? What if Roman goes to Raw? and they switch.
Roman's
Roman's
home.
not coming back. He's not coming
Yes.
back for a while because when he
Roman's
comes back,
going
he's going to be against
home.
The Rock. Yes, he's going to take his nice little 4-month break, and then he's going to challenge The Rock.
Roman has already said that if he loses, he's not coming back. And of course, that's story. That's story. I mean, it is story.
How many people have said that? So many.
I mean, a lot of people have said that. I mean, that's what he said in his documentary. Like,
but my man needs
the day
a break.
That he's not on top, he doesn't come back.
All right,
because he's not on top. No, he's
listen. My man needs a break. He's been working hard. All right, he's been working hard.
Yeah, and you know what?
Are we on the tag
listen.
match now?
Yeah, hold on. No,
because I feel like that's where we're headed. We went from Gunther and Sammy and just bypass them and hit Roman.
No, well, because it's the most important. But you got to remember. Okay, so I totally lost my train of thought because I was going to say something actually. Okay, so no, hold on, it's coming back. Okay, I lost it. All right. Well, Gunther, I think Gunther retains.
Yeah.
Gunther's going to retain, but he's losing at Clash at the Castle.
Yeah, you know, it's going to be sad, too. They're going to have, like, Sammy sitting in the middle of the ring and shit. After Gunther wins, Sammy's going to be all...
Sammy lost to Johnny fucking Knoxville. I don't give a fuck what you have to say about that. I'm sorry.
That was
lost to Johnny Knoxville. I don't care. It was an amazing match. It was amazing. I loved every bit of it.
Match.
Wee Man should have been the champion. He should be heavyweight champion.
But
he's not.
No, because there's a better, smaller wrestler than him. Micro Man. My boy Micro Man.
Oh my god.
Oh god. I wish you would have won the ladder match, brother.
Oh my god.
Micro Man.
Anyway, yeah, Sami Zayn's probably gonna lose, but a part of me thinks he might win. There's a part of me that thinks he might win.
Yes.
The only part of me that thinks he might win is the fact that if he loses, that if Gunther loses, his title reign ends at 666 days.
Because he's the devil.
I don't see him losing. I see him losing at Clash of the Castle because he embarrassed Drew McIntyre at Clash of the Castle. So I think he's going to lose his title at Clash of the Castle against Sheamus.
No. He embarrassed Drew McIntyre. That was Sheamus.
He embarrassed Sheamus.
Oh, Sheamus. Fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, remember Roman embarrassed Drew.
Yeah, my bad. Well, they both got embarrassed in their hometown.
Yes, it was the bloodline. The bloodline took everything from me.
Was it in Scotland or England?
The first one was in Cardiff, Wales.
Yeah,
so not even neither Scotland nor England. Okay.
No. The second one is in Scotland.
Yeah, Glasgow.
It's all part of the UK.
Was it Glasgow?
Yeah,
Glasgow.
Yep. But
oh my god. Anyway, this is stupid. We don't even have to go into this. Cody and Seth are losing.
Oh, we're gonna go into
this. God.
Because I'm about to fuck your mind up like I did his.
All right. All right, just make it quick.
Yeah,
I want to know, because this is what you said this at the beginning of the stream, so go ahead.
Yeah, because I don't want this to happen.
Obviously, everyone's thinking a betrayal is going to happen. The one thing that Triple H did so well is he booked this build up so good that you don't know who's turning.
It's the most hyped up WrestleMania match of all time, in my opinion.
It is.
Who's turning?
He gave you 3 options.
Solo?
The only option he didn't give you was Cody. That's the only option he didn't give you because Cody has no reason to turn.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
On Seth? No, he doesn't.
Turn on everybody.
Cody?
So that he fucking wins the fucking title. I think
the thing is, he has no reason to turn on Seth in this match, in this tag match.
He hates Seth.
I know, but he has no reason. But the thing is,
you're missing
Cody's the only one with stakes in this match. So
exactly,
Cody wouldn't dare cost himself. I'm saying Cody wouldn't cost himself the match.
Roman's got stakes in this, bro.
No, I'm just saying.
No,
that's
he doesn't.
Roman. Okay, I guess Roman does have stakes in the match because
he doesn't.
Well, how does he
doesn't?
He's losing.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
On night 2.
Has Roman defended the title clean in the past?
No, but the stakes are still.
Yes, he has. What's to say he can't do it now?
Against Sue.
He can still do it
against Sue. Tell me right now, he defended the title clean against
Cody. Just signed his contract
until
he's fucking 5 years old.
Has this? Oh, who the fuck has Roman Reigns defended that title against clean? I you know what? I will move my hair out of the way of your face once you can tell me. Once you could tell me who he's defeated clean for that
Are you
title.
asking me? Because I was just agreeing.
No,
because-
he's
no,
asking.
I'm asking
me.
him.
You're
'Cause
saying that Roman has never defended the title clean, ever. In
Never.
you know what?
any
I think I
match.
only said yes because you know
Never.
way more
Any
about
match.
wrestling.
You tell me.
Hell in a Cell, Rey Mysterio.
That wasn't clean.
It was.
How was that
It's Hell in a
clean?
Cell.
How is Hell in a
Anything
Cell
goes.
clean?
I was Hell in a Cell
But
clean.
that house all is not clean.
I guarantee
You
you.
wanna talk
It
about
is
I
clean.
guarantee you, Jimmy and Jay was somewhere around. 100%. 100%.
bro.
100%.
I think you guys are very mistake. Like I get.
Hey,
I get
hey, did he beat Jay clean?
WrestleMania.
I think you're too caught up in the
37,
past, man.
Edge and Brian Daniels.
That wasn't
That-
clean.
Yeah,
He had
it
help.
was.
No, he
Different
wasn't.
time.
It wasn't.
Who was running?
Jimmy
who was
and
running
Jay
company?
got in that match. No,
Who was
Jay
running
got in that
company?
match. Nope.
Again.
Nope.
Who's
That's
running
not
It was
clean.
legal.
Doesn't matter. That's not clean. He cannot do it
Acknowledge your tribal
himself.
chief.
All right, we're losing people.
It's legal.
Nah,
Anyway,
Nah, B.
back to the matter. The matter is the promo that Seth did to Cody to recruit him when he said, "Let me be your shield." The thing that most people forgot is he referenced his own faction that he turned on. He turned on the Shield. Why would I want
Bro,
you to be something
they're all
to me
turning.
that you turned on?
Everyone is turning.
So everybody's just turning
Solo
on each
the
other.
Rock.
It's just
or
turned into a-
Solo is going to. I'm telling you. I'm fucking telling you, man. There's no reason why.
I don't
you guys
put
look in
it
the
past
business.
it. But
The
I
Rock,
don't think
Solo,
it
and
happens
Seth are all
in this-
turning because Seth
I
is
don't
losing.
think the Rock and Roman win this tag match.
100%.
Yes.
I don't
Bloodline
think
rules.
Rock
Cody
and
wins
Solo
both bloodlines.
turn in this tag match. Do they possibly turn in the title match? Yes, but
Okay, no, yeah.
no,
I'm definitely more for that.
100% that Rock and Roman win this match.
Yeah.
But does it come at the cost of a betrayal from Seth Rollins? Because it definitely ain't coming from Cody, or does it come from somebody that's not even involved in the match?
Okay, well, that I'm just saying that contradicts your prediction about Drew and Seth because both can't happen. Seth can't. If Seth betrays or does anything on night one in the tag team match, he's definitely losing to Drew. And there's no Damian, no Finn, none of that bullshit. Drew
I mean, my
McIntyre is taking
prediction
the
for
belt.
this
off.
has nothing to do with his world title match. It doesn't contradict anything.
Well, I think they go hand in hand. Everything that happens on night one is a direct result of what's going to happen. So
But
if
nothing that
Cody
I
and
said
Seth
in-
win, Roman's retaining
I mean, possibly.
because then Roman
I don't
beats
think in any
him without
scenario Roman retains the title.
if he beats Cody Rhodes without any help from the bloodline, and it actually happens like that, people will be like,
Right.
oh
Yeah.
shit, Cody lost to Roman.
Yeah,
No,
but there were multiple times where we were promised that there were going to be no interference. Hence the bloodline.
What if it actually
the
happens,
tribal
man?
combat that we were supposed to get at SummerSlam?
Oh, you guys
where
are-
nobody was supposed to interfere, yet people interfered.
You guys are indoctrinated by Vince McMahon.
I'm just saying, no, I'm not indoctrinated by Vince McMahon. We literally watched it happen during the Triple H
That's
era.
one
You
hell
were
of an
there.
assumption.
You
He
literally
wasn't in
lived
charge all the way, or he was
You-
not
you-
had no fucking
Oh, be
control.
That's one
bro.
hell of an
quiet.
assumption
He did.
He literally-
because I
listen.
despise Vince McMahon.
Listen,
with
listen, be
my
quiet.
entire
Listen.
soul.
You were there during it. It happens. It happens.
I know. I've been watching for 2 years, man.
Yeah. I'm saying is that it's
It's
possible.
different now, man.
But
Vince is
still
dead.
possible.
I just want to
Is-
know how
is
my thoughts
dead.
were a contradiction.
No, I mean, dude. Okay, so because you said what, like with the Finn and stuff. If there's no way that they're gonna bring in the Money in the Bank to Seth and Drew's match, if something crazy happens on the main event of night one, that's what I mean.
Why wouldn't they?
Because dude, Triple H can't handle the fucking people that he has. What makes you think he can handle doing 40,000 storylines in one scenario? And
Didn't he do it a year
He's
ago?
gonna,
It's not
he's
just
gonna
him.
destroy his
though.
company, bro.
I'm just saying though.
No, he's
I know
not.
he has
not-
I know he's a
No,
board.
he's not. He's giving you something to look forward to on the night after Mania. He's
Okay, and what
giving
about the rest of the year?
What about the rest of the year?
Well, the last year was very consistent with what happened in every single PLE. Everything
It
built up.
was.
It started off with WrestleMania.
But the thing is, if he did it last year, why wouldn't he do it this year? Why
He
wouldn't
wasn't
he
there.
make this the
He had a
biggest
lot of interference
WrestleMania
last
of all
year, man.
time?
There's a see, I just lost train of thought now. It's crazy. I'm gonna say there's a lot going on, and a lot can happen in these matches. I really don't see Seth turning, just for the simple fact that it does have weird implications on his match against Drew in night 2. Who's to say that
That's one of the biggest matches,
who's to
man.
say that Cody isn't really going to risk it all and go cost Drew his
Cody
Seth
is
his
fucking
match.
taking the belt off of Roman no matter what. He's going
I get
to turn
that. No,
some
I get that.
I
just saying if Seth turns on him in the tag match, causing there to be bloodline rules, which then can even allow him to get involved, which it is going to happen. I don't think Seth's going to turn. I think that match is just going to fucking happen, and they're going to lose.
Yes.
I think the turn, I think if there's a turn, it happens during the title match, and it's not going to happen to Cody.
The Rock's not
going to happen. It's going to happen to Roman. No, The Rock isn't losing his match, and Roman's not
egotistical maniac.
And Roman's not taking 2 straight L's. But I do think that if Seth were to turn on Cody during that match, it would have weird implications for the world title match, and it wouldn't allow the Money in the Bank to cash
CM Punk's commentating
because it would have the implication of Cody probably coming in there and costing Seth his match.
But then that would kind of be weird, because why would Cody come down before his match to cost someone else a match to risk him getting hurt before his match?
I know it's bad karma, but you know it doesn't matter. Cody's that type of hothead. If you noticed, if you forgot, NJ says, I want Brock to appear and throw a horn. Yeah, bullshit.
Shut the
Brock
fuck
sucks. Brock sucks for one. And I'm just going to put that
Everybody
out there.
agrees. I said it a year ago.
I
said it a fucking year ago. I said it. Brock Lesnar's going to come out and help him help him beat Roman.
I'm just saying. Cody's a hothead, and he's willing to risk it all. As I was about to say, as you can see with Brock Lesnar, he was willing to risk it all with Brock Lesnar. Who's to say he's not willing to risk it all to whip Seth Rollins' ass, cost him the title, and then go off and win his shit?
What's to say he doesn't whoop Seth's ass?
There's also that too.
What if
you got so many avenues here.
There is.
I personally don't think this tag match ends clean without a betrayal, and if it does end without a betrayal, it ends with Solo costing Cody and Seth.
Yeah.
Regardless,
Solo's got to do
something. This is going to be bloodline rules.
Yep.
This is bloodline rules.
But Cody wins.
Yep.
Cody wins.
He's the new champion.
Yep. Because he finally finally gets to the top of the mountain, overcomes all the extra bloodline bullshit.
By himself. Because there's no way. Okay. People have been saying Hulk Hogan's coming back because he's talking shit. And John Cena is going to be there, and Stone Cold. John Cena is not coming back. He's filming Peacemaker. He's not going to risk his physique and his act, because he likes to do his own stunts. He's not going to risk that for some bullshit wrestling appearance, okay? Even if it's at WrestleMania. Hulk Hogan will probably show up. He's probably going to announce the show. That's what my prediction is. And then Stone Cold, you really think he's going to come out? I would love for that to happen because, Stone Cold and The Rock are, in my opinion, one of the greatest rivalries of all time. And I was been waiting when The Rock was in Texas and he was talking shit. I wanted to hear the glass shatter more than anybody else on the goddamn planet. If anything happened, I want Stone Cold to come out and take care of The Rock so that Cody, I want all of them to be taken care of. I think that Jay and Jimmy are whatever the outcome, regardless, is going to remove Jimmy from interfering with night 2. I swear it's going to happen. I put my this PSA on the line for it. All right. I swear to God. Something's going to happen with that.
I almost want to bet against you so I could have the possibility of getting that slab. But
I picked up the Dragonite, so you gave me that. So that's what I'm picking. But you know what? I still haven't heard. Where's the mind-blowing thing that Anthony's been teasing? Did you already go over that?
Yeah, I did. And you two talked it out. So
did we just talk it out?
Did we?
Hello? Did we? Did we just talk it out? Do you guys? So we all agree that Cody's winning.
Yep.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Why?
Cody's got to take it, bro.
Because we got 7 minutes. Why?
We got to finish that story, bro. We got to finish that story. This is a long book. All right. This is a long book. How long? It's been how long? This is the 3rd year he's been back, right?
Who?
Cody. This is the 3rd year.
Going.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
3rd year. So
38 or something.
Yeah, 38. So listen, it's time to finish the story. It's time to put the title on the Rhodes. It's time to put even more meaning behind what the beginning of his theme music says. You know, wrestling has more than one royal family, which it does. And his is one of them. You know, it usually gets pushed off to the side because, you know, there's the Harts and the Flairs, and, you know, the Von Erichs, which are all great wrestling families. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But
the Queen doesn't show up.
It's, you know.
No, not too much on the Queen.
I don't want her. I love her, but but please, could you just fuck off for one goddamn WrestleMania?
No,
please?
She can't. She
like, just be injured. Just be injured. Don't be CM Punk. Just be injured. Like, why do you always have to be like in
I mean,
the spotlight?
See, her and CM Punk are incredibly injured. So, I mean,
I'm sorry.
They are injured together.
You know, CM Punk's at WrestleMania.
Yeah,
I was teased to be there.
Yeah. I will say this. I have kind of enjoyed my little Charlotte break. Sorry, Anthony. Didn't mean to tell you like this.
I'm not saying that she didn't need a break. I mean, she needed a break, but I mean,
I have
the fact of the matter is she's still.
Yeah, but you talk about people like deserving like the spotlight. Come on, like Charlotte should fuck off then. Like so should Bianca.
They all should, yes. Okay, I hate to say this. I do like Bianca, but she does.
It's not disrespect to them, man. Like, there's just other people who deserve to have some time. Like Bianca and Charlotte can always come back and tear shit up and cause us a ruckus and just be like them because Charlotte and them they don't have anything to prove back.
Yeah, but I think you guys are missing like the whole dynamic of what these women have offered to their division.
No, not at all.
Why I think this way.
No, not at all.
That's literally why I have this opinion.
More than enough.
That's
why they need to dial it back.
People miss the fact of why they stay in the running, why they stay in the forefront of it, because they raise their divisions to a level that other people can't.
Yes.
Why do you think they took the chance on Io and Rhea?
I get that.
Because they had to get built up to the level of your Charlottes, of your Biancas.
I love Io, but I agree. Io doesn't touch me, bro.
And I understand
she
that.
Does.
I understand that.
Yes, she does.
As the new viewer, she doesn't, man.
Io. I'm sorry, when you talking about Io Sky.
Okay, we're also
I like Io.
Or Io Shirai.
We're also talking about just in the WWE. He's not because he doesn't. He's not watching. I know.
I'm gonna go through.
I know, and that's why I don't.
But you stick to the WWE.
That's why I'm trying to keep you like.
When he's talking about in this constant run here, when you put Rhea Ripley of 2024 against Io of 2024, 9 times out of 10, Rhea's going to come out on top.
Listen, that's all I'm saying. I'm not. Again, I do not disagree with you or say like you are 100% right. I guarantee you that you're right. But as a new viewer, you got to remember, you got to take my perspective into account. I am just a WWE fan. Like I watch everything that goes on between the roster of WWE and then NXT a little bit. But in like Charlotte Flair again, and Io Sky, and then Rhea Ripley. Like Rhea Ripley there's a reason why she's going up against Becky Lynch, who's one of the greatest of all time, and then Bayley, who is also really, really great. And I picked Io. Like I agree with you. Io is going to win over Bayley.
Greatest of all time.
I would have to say she is.
Becky 2 belts is not one of the greatest of all time.
Anthony.
Becky 2 belts. Becky 2 belts won under a stage where she really shouldn't have won. Shoulder was up. And the ref still counted. So
people are getting blasted by fucking brass knuckles from Logan Paul. I don't want to hear it. All right, we're not going to talk about like
the ref was literally in clear view to see Ronda Rousey's shoulder was up. Match should have continued. So you gave her Becky 2 belts in a piss poor match.
It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, she still would have made whether the pin happened there or the match finished how it was actually supposed to, where she tapped her out, where she was supposed to tap her out.
I'm not saying Becky isn't good. I don't. Yes. I think she's great. Do I look forward to seeing Becky Lynch fight in a match all the time? No.
But I'm sorry, but
I agree with you.
I'm sorry. You might not be excited. You might not be excited to see her, but she is one of the greatest female wrestlers of all time. She helped push this women's division into the next era. 100% more than Sasha Banks could have ever done.
Man, because she's done everything. She went to NXT.
You can disagree with that all you want, man. But you know what? Sasha Banks is a coward. And she's a crybaby.
Where's Sasha?
And she honestly doesn't.
It's based on personal bias.
It's not personal bias.
It is. No,
it's
everything here is personal.
It's not even a personal bias. It's literally her walking out of a company twice because she didn't get what she wanted. She didn't get displayed the way she wanted. I know you're going to say that she was getting shit on, and she wasn't, because she was displayed better than most with a quarter of the talent. And I'm sorry.
Yeah,
but I can't ever stand.
Her and Naomi were put into in a contenders match
for the women's title, for the big title,
in which neither one of them were going to win, which would have done well with them as tag team champions. Again, the women's tag team champions, always seem to get shafted and shitted on.
I don't see it doing. You know what I see?
Unless Asuka is holding it.
Do you know what I see? You know what I see? I see two women holding irrelevant titles, fighting for a relevant title.
But that's what I see. Make their titles that they have relevant.
And that's what makes it relevant.
That was the whole purpose of Sasha Banks wanting.
I know, but
the tag team titles.
Why are we talking about Sasha Banks? She's not even.
Because I disagree with this consensus that Becky Lynch is a better performer or better.
I never said she was better than Sasha Banks. I just said that she's one of the best.
I did.
He said,
okay,
and I'll always say it.
I disagree with it because I feel like Sasha Banks has had more better and consistent matches than Becky has. I mean, I'm
just saying.
I can tell you 5,000 better wrestlers than Becky Lynch right now, and I still love Becky Lynch.
Yeah,
I'm not saying I don't like her.
Okay,
I'm not saying I don't like her.
How about this?
Just a lot of her matches I don't enjoy
How about
watching.
This? All right,
I think everybody else makes her better.
Off the subject of this, then, peep this one. Then, is Trish Stratus the best female wrestler of all time, or one of the best female wrestlers of all time?
My biased opinion is that Trish Stratus is my favorite.
Okay, no, I'm just saying.
Are you talking about based on wrestling ability or wrestling ability, character development? And name.
I'm just saying.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about it all. Is Trish Stratus? When you hear the name Trish Stratus, do you think one of the greatest female wrestlers of all time?
She's the GOAT. She's Michael Jordan.
Are you saying sure?
That's my opinion. Yes.
Okay, you know what I think?
Oh, he's talking to you.
Get on your knees and bark like a dog.
Whoa. Hey, Vince,
that's what I think.
For what?
That's a defining moment in her career, though. But I also think about the 7 championships and shit like that. Okay. I think about her main eventing fucking Monday Night Raw. Help pushing forward the women's division. But since then, women have gotten out of their bra and panties. Women have done more for the business.
Yeah.
Since Trish?
Yes, since Trish. I can even go on a limb and say that Sasha Skanks has even fucking done more for the business than Trish Stratus.
She is in The Mandalorian, and none of these girls are. So,
but yet you said Trish Stratus is one of the best female wrestlers of all time.
It's like comparing.
Is it because of her skill? Is it because of her skill, or is it because of what she's done for the business?
What she's done for the business.
Okay, but Becky Lynch is also done
paving the way for each and every one of them, such as because she is one of the people that have paved the way. I'm not saying she is the one; she is one of. If you want to talk about the one, we're gonna go talk about the Fabulous Moolah. Okay, we're gonna go way back. But
let's bring it in.
Paige hasn't done nearly enough as these people we're talking here.
Paige. NJ's shouting out Paige. Yeah, we're gonna have to. She has a movie.
Hasn't done nearly enough.
She has a Hollywood movie. They spent tens of millions of dollars to make a movie about her.
And they had The Rock in it.
Florence Pugh.
They had The Rock in it.
Character. So I don't want to hear shit about she didn't mean anything. Paige has got a fucking movie made after that was shown in theaters for a long time.
Okay.
I understand. Like, I don't give a shit. I didn't see the movie, but it happened. It fucking happened.
I don't care.
Either way it goes.
So Trish Stratus is my opinion.
Do I think a lot of the women nowadays are better than she is? Yes.
Where's Charlotte Flair's?
I will even go on record and say I believe Becky Lynch is better than Trish Stratus.
Hell no.
Do I think that she's one of the best of all time? I do believe she's one of the best of all time.
Who,
simply
Trish
for what
Becky?
She has done for the business. If you're going based on wrestling capability, no.
But I'm just saying that. But if you're willing to say that she's better than Trish, then how is she not one of the best of all time?
I think she has a lot more to do. I think she has a lot more to prove. I think she has a lot more to do.
NJ. Talking about her corn. No, you can't. Don't say the actual. Don't say the actual word. You can't say
Okay.
Remember, it's corn. Okay. All right,
Yeah,
let's move past
I know.
that. All right.
It's corn.
It's got the juice. Oh god, that's
All right.
All right, so
All
right, I'm gonna bring you guys in because you guys won't shut the fuck up for the rest of the night if I don't stop this. So
shut up.
again, let's just final thoughts, and because you two probably have a lot more to say than I do, because I've completely, my brain is I don't know what's going on anymore. You guys go ahead. I will be right back.
So as we're closing out, I just want you to know that anything that seemed like anger in this video was not real anger. We're all happy people here when we talk about wrestling. You love China? Good. We love China too. DX forever, baby. But just remember, WrestleMania is tomorrow. So I'm going to need y'all to watch that shit. Comment on who you want to win. Because you kind of heard who we want to win. We kind of got off track everywhere because we have opinions. We're very opinionated about wrestling. But people who watch wrestling kind of are. Because we love that shit. You know, he loves that shit. He looks like he's mad at me right now. But he ain't mad at me. He just hates my opinions. And it's okay because I hate some of his too.
What are you fucking saying?
I'm just rambling about things. I'm talking about.
So, all right.
9 times out of 10, I always end up being right.
You know what's funny is you're not anymore. Not anymore.
I'm the 10th time.
The new blood is here.
We have taken over.
Except for
I've taken over. Go back to your GTW shit and let me
Your
run my
kingdom is mine.
Y'all drunk? Hey.
No.
We are I'm allegedly drunk.
No, and I'm allegedly.
Okay, so we're going, I don't care if we've been going 2 hours.
Guess what, guys? Just go fucking watch WrestleMania. Just watch it.
All right, again, final thoughts. So let's let Anthony talk because
why do you want me to talk?
Because you got a lot to say, and I want you to go first so we can just get that out of the way. But I also want to hear what you want to say. I want to hear your final thoughts. I do
final thoughts. What's that? What's happening? What's doing? Who's dying?
I think you should go over like the outcome of just go over your final thoughts of the important stuff that is going to cause the future of the WWE going forward after Sunday night.
Like who's all our champions? Who's all our champions? At the end of
champions. I want to see champions, and I have the overlays right here. So champions, and maybe give a little foresight into what you think is going to happen in the next coming months. Because I have a lot of predictions, and I think you guys are fucking old fans who are like still set in their old ways, and you're not seeing the new.
I have more knowledge of
wrestling
than both of you combined.
I know.
Talking about
That's not okay. See, that's my point. That's my point. Is that's not what I'm talking about. I never did like. I'm not discrediting you guys. You guys are in this stream because of your knowledge.
Probably old.
Yeah,
you are older. You're older than me. What the fuck? I'm 30 years old. You're older than me. You're old.
Congratulations, and
we old.
Antoine, you're younger than me.
I know, but I feel old.
Yeah, I know. You're 47. You're a 29-year-old, about to be 30 in a 47-year-old's body. All right.
Yeah.
If you don't get your shit together, you're gonna be your dad.
Oh god.
You're starting to look like him. You got the grays like him.
Hey, that's disrespect, homie.
I say it with love.
I know. I know.
So shut the fuck up and let's get back to the point. We are cutting the hell out of this video. I'm deleting this immediately. Everyone is older than you. Yeah, okay. If NJ was still here, he'd know that he's like 35. So he's older than both you and me, honestly. I don't know how old Anthony is anymore, to be honest. I forgot.
Did you say I'm 35?
No, I think you're like 32, 33.
Okay. I guess you can live.
We'll be in the ring one day. Trust me. So I believe that.
Oh, God.
But I can't wait.
You be in the ring with me?
Yeah. I'm not your brother.
What does that mean?
That means I'm not your brother. It's not going to be easy for you. You're not just going to take me out. Your brother doesn't want to hurt you, so he
I'm sorry. The last time I fought my brother, both
You
of
beat
us
his
had
ass.
bruised. No. That was half and half, my guy.
Okay, well, let's
backing out.
half and
I'm
half.
about to say,
Backing
you see
out.
why he backing out?
Okay, well, he
I'm
hasn't
about to
told
say,
the whole
I
truth
used to
then.
do
He's
this,
lied.
my guy. I trained for this, so
I know you. So have I.
Listen, I'm hurting. All right, let's
Yes,
get
you-
back.
hey,
Let's
I
just-
was
it's
saying,
two
I
people I
trained for this, so challenging
Hey,
challenging me to a
Hey.
match.
Hey,
Anthony, I have
Don't-
10
don't
years
do
of
that.
Brazilian jiu-jitsu
Don't.
and Krav Maga and martial arts
Congratulations.
training. So I trust. Oh, I'm saying two people in this stream right now have training, and Antoine's not one of those two people.
I'm
So
gonna just right now. You guys need to cut this shit out
You don't want
because
this.
at the end of the day, at the end of the fucking
I don't think
day,
you want this smoke, bro.
at the end of
I
the
think
day,
you don't.
I'm gonna
You
pile
don't.
drive
I'll
you
wait,
both
bro.
out of the fuck. I'm gonna pile drive the fuck out of
You
the
don't
both of you.
want- You don't want this.
I do actually, and I'm telling you right now,
No.
I want that smoke,
No,
and I want you to go all out. We're at fun, and it's gonna be, and I'm gonna shake your
No.
hand. I'm gonna give you a kiss.
I cannot wrestle anymore. You should have came at me about 7 years ago.
You're 30 years old, man.
I can't.
Let's get
I
back into
cannot
it.
wrestle.
Let's
I
train
have
together.
I have a back injury. I
Aw, man.
cannot.
Okay, can we
That is-
box then?
That is doctor's orders, my guy.
all
So
All right, then I'm fighting your brother.
my wrestling career is over.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of Antoine.
Listen,
So okay.
I watch wrestling. I don't wrestle
Oh,
anymore.
NJ.
I was having fun when I was a kid, but I'm not trying to get hurt no more.
I know. You can't handle it.
not
I've
trying
never
to get
hurt you.
hurt.
I never.
I
I
don't
don't
wanna
mean
do
it like
this
I.
no
I'm
more.
gonna
Say,
beat
if
your
I
ass.
heal, if I heal up within the next 5 years, I'll gladly tap you out.
I'm
quick.
just
I love
here in
it.
the background. I'm just here in the background telling you guys to watch.
No, you got it coming
WrestleMania.
to you. As well.
I love
All of you.
WrestleMania. Make sure you guys tune into
96%.
WrestleMania.
That's
Tune into the channel. You know,
96%.
like, share, subscribe.
You know
I
what
also
that number
appreciate
is?
all the views on those shorts.
96%.
I really do.
Motherfucker.
You guys have done an outstanding job, and I really love you all. Honestly, been doing
96%. You know what that number is?
96%. I believe that's 96% of people that are probably like watching and not subscribing. I actually haven't looked at that number, but if you are watching or just so happen to come by this, you should subscribe.
You have 10,000 views and 32 subscribers. I don't want to. You don't want to. Like, it should be. It sounds like 100%. To be honest, 100% of people are not subscribed.
Yes,
And
100%.
I'm in the same boat. So
Before I give my thoughts, that's the percentage of matches I've won.
Yeah. Winning. It's like Charlie Sheen over here.
that's what I said.
I just want you guys to know.
96%.
How does Hulk Hogan have a better back than you, man?
Huh? How does he what? I didn't hear what he said.
Oh, come
I
on. That
heard
would have been
Hulk
so
Hogan.
funny if you heard
Shut
that.
the fuck up. You said, how does Hulk Hogan have a better back than you? Oh, God. I'm sorry, Anthony. That was funny.
I mean, because he's an athlete.
You were an athlete. You were, dude.
I
there's
was
a-
Oh. At one point. And
God,
why? I mean, I
God.
don't know. Go ask my job.
Oh, God.
What'd you job? Bro,
That's
this is
how
all,
I got
if
hurt.
you-
I got
these
hurt
are all
on the
compliments to
job.
you, Anthony.
Oh,
I want to be in the
on
ring
the
with you because
job.
I would. That would be so fun because I know
What?
you probably kick my ass. What?
I'm
You
crying.
said what?
I said that's why I want to be in the ring with you because I know that like I didn't know about your back injury, so I would have.
Yeah.
It would have been fun to actually wrestle you because I
it
would be a
would've been.
challenge for you. I promise you, I would be a challenge for you
I
because I got some.
disagreeing.
No, it
I'm
would have
not
been so fun.
disagreeing.
So it's like a compliment, you know.
Okay.
That
But
is
to,
It really is.
to
The
some
the
of
Hulk
you-
Hogan shit was a joke because fuck Hulk.
No, you're good. You're fine. I
Yeah.
just say no. I
It's
got
funny
hurt
stuff.
on the job. But to
That's-
sum
I'm
up,
sorry.
what you want me to sum up. So I think the dynamic of WrestleMania leads into a new era. It leads into a new era while continuing the era that we have by being on top without the title. I think a Rhodes finally becomes champion like it needs to be, while the bloodline shows they can stay on top without having gold. But in the same breath, I think the bloodline sees the absence of a tribal chief and sees the rise of a high chief. And so I think the whole dynamic of WWE going forward is going to change in both the men's division, the women's division. You could maybe even see both women's champions retaining. You could see both women's championships changing hands. All aspects when it comes to the championships of the world titles, women's and men's, are all unpredictable going in. Nothing at this point is predictable. And that is all that WWE fans have been asking for.
Well
Okay.
said.
Okay.
Dang, bro.
Dang, you out here cooking. You out here
Right.
cooking. I can smell it.
Oh,
Whipping up
God. All
that
right,
shit.
Twan. All right, you're up next.
All right. Listen, at the end of the day, he said it perfectly. New era. No more PG bullshit. You know, The Rock kind of came in and literally yelled, fuck that. He said it best, too. Decline of the tribal chief, rise of the high chief. You know, you got to reuse those names because the final boss fucking sucks.
I'm Black Adam. I ruined my career in film, so I have to bring it to the wrestling. Yeah. I hate The Rock.
I'm sorry, I love it.
Dwayne.
I hate it. You're not Black Adam.
I love the way The Rock puts it over. I'm sorry.
Diarrhea Dwayne out here spewing that shit. But at the end of the day, I feel like the whole landscape of WWE is going to change. Not the whole landscape, but most of it is going to change in the course of 2 nights. And we're going to see a lot of the future moving forward. We're going to see a lot of Carmelo Hayes. We're going to see a lot of Braun Breaker. We're going to see a lot of those guys moving forward after that. Because usually after WrestleMania, that means call-ups, and we're going to see all these. Yeah, Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin can make his way back to the main roster.
Bring him back.
Like Anthony said earlier. He said, "I would love for him to come back up to the main roster, still continue to team up with Braun Breaker, but still do solo shit. You know, keep the team together, but have a solo career as well." Which is a good call because, you know, dude's badass. I'm going to go on the record and say that I have currently became a new fan of Baron Corbin. I always thought he was just a weak, bald bitch. After he shaved his head, of course. When he first came in, he was sweet. But then he went to the main roster, shaved his head, and sucked. Now he's bald. Now he's bald and on NXT, and he's sweet again. So I dig it. So he should come back to the main roster for sure.
Is this still up?
Yeah.
All right, so you're still live. That's good. Woo! Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. So I'm gonna give like a normal response, and I'm gonna go through my predictions one more time and say that all right, Awesome Truth, and I'm gonna say DIY are gonna take both titles. R-Truth is gonna take probably the Raw belt, or like I don't know. He might grab the SmackDown belt because it's R-Truth, and he's gonna grab it, and he's gonna be confused as shit, and he's gonna grab one of the belts. That's gonna happen. I've been teasing that. That's the story. Because the Miz is just here just to be his partner. R-Truth is winning the belt, and so that's not gonna last very long. And then whoever wins the other belt is probably going to be one of these. I don't know. I see them, but New Day is not winning, and these two are not retaining. Yeah, Judgment Day is not retaining, and New Day is not winning because they've had their chance. And then I think obviously Gunther's retaining.
Yeah,
but there's some small part of me that's like, who the hell knows what's going to happen? Rhea's retaining. Bloodline rules. Like that's just pretty much it. Like a given. Part of me wants to say like Jay's going to be like Rikishi's going to get like involved and not like and just kind of like I don't know stand there, and then Jay might because Rikishi wants Jay to win, and he said it. I think that Jimmy is going to win, and it's going to because he's going to throw. I think Jay's going to throw the match. Personally, that's just my I don't know. That's what I would want. That's what I would write. I'd make it more compelling because Jay has had he doesn't need any. He's like AJ Styles. He don't need shit. He's made his point. I think he's proven that he's made event Jey Uso. So I mean, he literally had to be like no yeet, which is the dumbest thing. I hope that this is the end of the yeet shit, and we can move past 2016. So
no,
yes, yeah, yes. Bro, I'm gonna make. I swear to God. And then this is who knows what's gonna happen, but I do think Drew's gonna win. You're right, Anthony. Who knows what the hell's gonna happen? Anything could happen. Bailey's gonna win.
This is Wrestlemania.
I think Bailey's gonna win, but I want Io because you have convinced me that Io should win and retain. But I truly do think that the only two people losing their titles are Io Sky and.
Oh, wait. I thought you just said that you didn't think she was going to lose.
No, I think Bailey is going to win. I do think Bailey's going to win because of all the hard work she put in, and they've been literally pushing this story because it's like if she loses, it's just like, all right, bye, Bailey. Yeah, that was fun. See you later. But no, Io retaining is I like Io Sky. I was so happy to win, but I wanted to see. I guess I got to pay more attention to her. What was the other one? What's that other match? Oh yeah. Fuck, Logan Paul's gonna retain, man. Logan Paul, Triple H loves that little fucker, so he's gonna retain. I don't have the overlay anymore, but
yeah,
dude, there's this. I truly think only 2 belts are being lost, and I think it's Io's, and I want to say like either the United States or not that.
You mean 2 belts retained?
2 belts retained. Yes, sorry.
Okay,
and that's Rhea and Gunther. Sorry. Thank you for correcting me because I was totally that's not what I meant to say. Yeah. Rhea and Gunther are retaining.
So everybody else is going to lose.
Yes.
Okay.
Judgment Day's losing the belt. And like I wish that Damage Control was because everybody else is defending. So like you got a point. Like why aren't they defending their belts? Like I get Jade Cargill because Jade Cargill is in there. That's why that's why they're not defending their belts. And she's going to clean house. And she's gonna fuck shit up, and that's it. All right, that's what's gonna happen. And what was the other one? I'm missing him. Oh, the Dominic Mysterio shit. He's winning. He's gonna beat his dad because his dad's gonna put him over. Always, he's putting everybody over. He put Logan Paul over, so why not Dom? Who's actually like gonna be like actually like. So
yeah.
I also like Santos Escobar. He's awesome. Dragon Lee's also really good, but Carlito should be there. And the fact that Carlito's not there. That's going to lead to something. But yeah, no, definitely like in terms of future stuff, I definitely think Seth's going to go after Cody. And I think The Rock and Roman Reigns will have their moment. And I think Solo is going to have he's going to be one of the reasons why with The Rock that Roman loses on night 2 or something. Because something's going to happen. Who knows? Like night 1 is so important. It's so important.
Yeah.
Like it's like the fact that the Cody versus Roman is not as built and hyped. Obviously, it has the residual. It's like it's fucking Cody Rhodes again going up against Roman Reigns, and Roman might lose after his 4-year run. And I want to point out that his 4-year run was not as the WWE champion, so he can't technically beat, in my opinion, Hulk Hogan's record because Hulk Hogan was the 4-year champion as the WWE champion, nothing else. He's only been WWE champion for 2 years.
Well, the way Michael Cole is putting it, it's world title runs in general. So it still puts Roman Reigns on the list of passing Hulk Hogan in a world championship scenario.
Yeah, and also the lineage of the Universal title also becomes the lineage of the WWE championship since it's been unified. Like you said, when he said that when Cody Rhodes wins the belt, he's going to change it to the WWE championship. It's already been done. LA Knight's the first one to drop it. I'm coming for that WWE championship. The next guy said it, Randy Orton. I want the WWE championship. It's already been the WWE championship because nobody wants to say all that.
I think, it
always happens when they unify the titles. Same time, same thing with the Undisputed title. Undisputed title became the Undisputed title until it just became the WWE championship.
Right, but like it
never goes away.
There's the World Heavyweight Championship now, and which is the world champion. And then there's the WWE Universal Undisputed blah 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 champion. That's not the world champion. So you gotta think about that. Like
it is a world championship.
The WWE championship is always and forever will be technically the heavyweight championship.
No, you guys are right. You guys are right, but I also think I'm right.
Because I mean just because it doesn't actually have the name heavyweight title in it.
That's the whole point, man. They changed the name. The name is everything. It's
I
literally
get-
everything.
Because if that's the case, then you got to call the Intercontinental title
Yeah, because
the world title, because the word heavyweight is on the belt.
it is called the Intercontinental
I
Heavyweight
mean-
Championship.
Well,
They
okay,
don't-
that's different than the world heavyweight because Intercontinental is continental and the world is the world.
I know, but still,
Same
but the
difference.
whole thing that
Nah,
makes the
it's completely
title is the word heavyweight. It's not the Intercontinental.
They
or
took
the
out
world.
heavyweight out of the women's because they don't want to call women heavyweights. Like, who gives a shit whether it's called heavyweight or not?
It's called the Women's World Championship. I get
I'm
that.
thinking-
I guess.
Okay, I'm thinking more of the Intercontinental part and then the world part.
I get that.
The words that matter. So,
I get
like,
that.
because words matter in the WWE. Because
Regardless.
Roman Reigns is the WWE Universal Undisputed Shit, whatever the fuck it's called.
Undisputed
and then Seth's
WWE
just like-
Universal Heavyweight
Yeah,
Champion.
all right.
He
I get it.
is the world champion, so he is in that lineage.
Yeah.
And so
Dude, Roman's the GOAT, man. Dude, come on.
1,309 days. I
Jesus
mean,
Christ.
that's
That's too much.
That alone deserves to be
He is
compared
fourth.
to Hulk.
He is
but-
the fourth person on the list of longest title reigns.
Yeah, he's losing. Because of that, he's done, man. Sunday
He's got
losing.
to. He's
He's
got
losing.
to.
And nobody gives a shit. Everybody, literally everybody. I don't care if you're the only one. Everybody else is like, holy shit. Like, it's stale. Like, let's see.
Yeah, it's got to happen.
He's not gonna be done, man. It's Roman Reigns. Like, he still has a lot in him, man. Hopefully. I don't want to see him like go away. Take a break, come back. That's it. That's
Yeah.
it.
Like a year
Roman Reigns is great. I like Roman
Year.
Reigns.
or two.
I don't, but it's just like, holy shit, dude. You're so like
2 years.
you were irrelevant until for like a six, like in my opinion, like a 6 to 5 month gap until recently for the road to WrestleMania when The Rock showed up. Once The Rock showed up, Roman Reigns was relevant again because nobody gives a shit. Everybody wants to see Seth defend the title, or they want to see Gunther, or they want to see everything else other and the Judgment Day and Rhea. They don't want to see and Dom. They want to see watch the fucking LWO and Dominic Mysterio and Bobby Lashley and Karrion Kross go at it. They don't care about Roman, man. Roman's
They
gonna
want
lose.
Yeah, they don't care about Roman because they want to watch the people that come up. They want to come to work. They want to watch people that actually show up and care. Yeah, they
every
cheer
time
when-
that he shows up.
Yeah.
Roman, this
Bro,
doesn't
sells
diminish who he is.
Yeah,
It doesn't
I
matter
get
if
it.
He doesn't show up. He's still the GOAT.
His relevancy whatsoever.
I get it.
He's still literally the highest selling.
That's not what I mean, though. I'm talking about like you got stuff that like residual.
Well,
shit,
you know
like,
what?
in
You
the
know what?
moment.
Yeah,
In the
I'm not
moment.
thinking about that. Well, guess what? He lost his relevancy with me.
He lost his relevancy
as
after
in
SummerSlam.
with
Once
me.
being there,
Yeah, as in with me, as a watcher, as an avid watcher, I don't care about Roman Reigns because you know what? I don't see Roman Reigns. And even when
His
he
life-
does show up,
Bro.
you know what? Yeah, I'll watch his segment. I'll hear what he has to say. But you know,
How
what?
relevant was
That's
he?
because that's because I'm watching anyways. The fact that Roman will never be bigger than the WWE. That's for damn sure.
No, he won't.
There's
be.
no-
he'll never be The Rock.
There's
Sorry,
no,
he'll
my,
never
no,
be
no,
The
the
Rock.
thing is, you know what the thing is? Vince McMahon might be a piece of trash, but there's one thing that he has said, and that will hold true. No one that works for the WWE is bigger than the fucking WWE. I'm sorry.
That is true. But in no way, shape, or form do I think Roman Reigns has lost his relevancy whatsoever.
That's not what I mean to say. How do I
I've
word
been
this differently,
in
Antoine?
tune. Listen, I've been in tune with him from day one. Like since the whole head of the table thing broke off.
No, I get what you're
SummerSlam
saying. No.
2020
It's a
Man,
personal feeling.
has been nonstop.
Yeah, he
And
has. I
he has
mean,
brought a level to that title that
Yes.
can only be carried right now by one person, and that's Cody. Because whoever
And Cody has
first-
the weight of the world on his shoulders.
Ooh,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, whoever, like,
Not-
let's say Cody doesn't win. Whoever takes the title off for Roman is holding the weight on their shoulders because Roman has put a level of prestige on a world championship like nobody else has done in the last, 8 years? I mean,
Yeah, but if he
Yeah, at
wins
first,
the belt,
at
bro,
he's the
yes,
greatest
but-
champion of the modern era.
yeah, at first, but now
Yes, he's this year's-
this
he's
stuff
the-
is becoming.
this year's John Cena, and then he's like The Rock and Stone Cold. Like
Man's
he's
better
the.
than John Cena.
I mean,
Listen,
John.
it's great and all.
What?
It's great and all that.
And
he's
that
been
came out
holding
of
it.
John Cena's own
I know.
mouth, too.
It's cool that he's held the title for so long, but
Loved
that's
every
all it
minute of
is. It's just him holding on to the title so long.
I'm sorry, the man's deserved his.
He does. I'm not saying that he
Things,
doesn't.
I'm just saying.
Because let's put it like this:
The
he's
title-
went 2
the title-
years consistent, always showing up. He has gone 2 years on part time.
I'm sorry.
Bro, they
His
had to
title
bring The
reign
Rock
equals
back.
out.
They
Listen,
had to bring
him
The Rock
showing
back to
up
make
to
him
work-
important.
And doing a segment is
He was
different than him
already
showing
there.
up to work in
Bro,
wrestling.
this Rock is overshadowing
I'm
Roman
sorry.
Reigns.
Roman's
Nobody cares
been
about Rock,
part-time.
too.
Roman has been part-time since the beginning of his title run.
No,
Since he came back after COVID, he has been on a part-time run. He might be showing, like I said, he might be showing up to work. But
He
much
takes 20
did
minutes
he
to get to the
wrestle?
ring, and then he like, wait,
How
He
much
was
did-
wrestling a lot in the beginning of his title run.
No, he wasn't.
Yes,
Why is he so fat then?
No, he wasn't. Because you know why?
Yes, he was.
Who?
Literally everybody.
At PLEs. He was not fighting on SmackDown every week.
That man was fighting on SmackDown. He was fighting on Raw.
He was not fighting on
The man
SmackDown
was
and Raw
consistent
every
during
week.
the first 2 years of his title run,
He
and
wa-
in the last 2
he
years of
was-
his title run, he took a step back.
He
and
was not
rightfully
fighting on.
so.
He was not fighting on Raw and SmackDown every
And
week.
so I mean, but then tell me, Bruno Sammartino was doing the same thing in over 7,000.
Yes.
Bruno
title run.
Sammartino is
okay,
definitely irrelevant.
Time out. I'm gonna put you.
Okay.
I'm gonna put you on.
Different
Times are different there. Times are
dude,
different there. They
that's
were
my
not
point.
having consistent shows, and they were not traveling as much as they were now for him to defend the title as much as Roman could defend the title
Okay,
now.
so then fast forward to the 80s then.
Fast forward to the 80s.
That was 40
Okay.
years ago.
Ooh,
No, because that's when they were having consistent shows.
drop the champ.
Hulk Hogan.
Which title run?
It's do believe it was his very first one. Yes, his very first one was in the 80s.
Yeah, they still weren't having consistent PLEs like that.
The
They
PLA
had
didn't
their
start
main-
till like
They had their main
95.
And the
releases.
thing is-
he
and the
fought
thing
on
is-
the PLEs, but the thing is,
He fought on the PLEs and
consistent shows,
only
he wasn't
defended,
on every show.
and he only defended on those consistent PLEs, and that's why he was the champ so long.
He also
If Roman-
he defended on the shows sometimes.
Yeah, but here's the thing: if Hulk Hogan was champion during a 12-month calendar year with 13 or 14 PLEs, since they like to dish shit out here and there, his title reign wouldn't have been fucking 1,700 fucking days or whatever it is. It wouldn't have made it that
It
long.
depends
It's
on
the
who
time
it's-
stretched out. It's the time period. It's them thinking that a title cannot change hands on a smaller show. It has
Why do
to
you think
change
Bruno
on a big
Sammartino
playing
has
field.
over
It-
almost 3,000 days?
Yeah, that's why it stretches out so long, because the times are different.
Wrestling was not
Now-
popular as
now-
popular as it was.
Like you said,
That's
like
not
before
true.
before Roman.
It is.
Before
Wrestling is
Roman,
the most profitable it's ever been. Look at the statistics, man. I will
I
literally
mean,
pull up
it is the
graphs.
most popular it's ever been, but you're saying it's
never
wasn't
been
as
more
popular
relevant and more
then.
popular.
I mean, it's never been more popular, but it was definitely popular back when he was
I'm
champion.
not saying it
That's
wasn't popular,
true,
but
but
there was
he is
also
right.
like
It
3
has
billion
never
less
been
people on
more.
the planet back then.
yeah,
In
and
40
it
years,
has,
there's been 3 billion more people.
and it
that have
has
been
it,
created.
it has gotten more popular than it has ever been. Wrestling,
and that may not be-
wrestling is now have become like WWE is now worldwide. So
Yeah, and I still miss the WWF. Like, don't get me fucked up. Like, I love my old WWE, like E and WWF. Like,
but
I miss that more than anything. The Attitude Era, that's a bias. You can't,
I don't
like,
know,
you
I
can't
just-
just be
I
like,
feel
I
like-
love what I love, and that's it.
I don't know. I just feel like Roman's
Roman's gotta lose.
while he's done good work.
He's the
Well,
GOAT.
he is.
He's literally
I will say this: he has done good work with the title. He has, but
he's
comes
dude,
to,
he's
but the thing is, I cannot put him into that category, and this is why I cannot put him into that category
of what? What's the category?
of one of the greatest of all time.
He is the what?
I'm
Okay,
going to
I-
I'm going to say this. Let me fucking say what I gotta say.
I'm with you, Anthony. Don't worry.
Let me say what I gotta say
Okay,
before
go
you
ahead.
guys start fucking getting offended.
I'm not.
by it.
I don't know.
I can't
know.
put him into the category of one of the greatest of all time because this man literally says, I'm going to drop the belt and leave. I cannot see what kind of man you are or wrestler you are after the title. Therefore, the title has made you. You have not made the title.
Oh shit. Oh shit. All right, he brought me back. All right.
Simple
All
as
right,
that.
Anthony, what's your point?
I cannot see you as one of the greatest of all time if you drop that title and leave because I
Oh.
cannot see how you are without that title. All I've seen the past 4 years, and since you've been the tribal chief, need I remind, since he's been the tribal chief, he has been the champion and has been the greatest 4 years of his fucking career. And I swear to God, I
He's
would
got
not,
a
I would
point.
not, I would never, I wouldn't want to have it any other way. Roman Reigns as the tribal chief is the best Roman Reigns that there ever will be.
Roman Reigns is why this is the biggest WrestleMania and the most hyped
So,
wrestling's ever been.
I
You
need to
understand
see
that?
him without the title.
But you just said he's irrelevant and needed The Rock for it.
I didn't know. I said that.
I mean, so
Okay. I can
but,
explain.
I
No,
mean, you want me to
because
combat with what
it's,
he's
you want to talk.
saying
Well,
here.
you've been bringing residual years of like building
I-
up. Like it's been 4 years. So because it's Roman Reigns, night 2 is still the most important night.
The
Night
last
1 is
4
the
years
most
aren't
hyped
as
up match.
successful as it is without Roman Reigns.
But The Rock
Hands
brought
down.
him back to
Which is
like
true.
re-hype it up.
Okay,
But you also
and
can't
you said
only
you-
put.
You said you need to see how he is without the title, but the fact of the matter is, can you name other people that have done the same thing that have lost the title, have not shown up for months on end?
They haven't been
He's
able
gonna
to do
do-
it because
he's
Roman
not-
Reigns
Because
had the
I
title.
can name one,
Ooh,
Brock Lesnar.
yeah, okay, that's Brock Lesnar. But am I saying
Brock
Brock?
Lesnar
Brock
has
am I-
done the
Lesnar,
same?
right.
So
Hey,
does that mean
my
the title
thoughts.
made Brock Lesnar?
Yep, sure did. Guess what? I also didn't say Brock Lesnar was one of the greatest of all time because he's not,
He's not.
and he never will be one of the greatest of all time.
In my
Just like
opinion, he's a
Roman
better
Reigns will
MMA.
never be one of the greatest of all time because he's going to drop the belt and leave.
Well, see, hold on,
The
because
thing is,
like
though,
think
if
about
that's what you're basing it off of, and you're not basing it off the entire career of what he has done in his entire.
what about
career.
John Cena? You just showed
That-
John Cena.
Okay.
John
You
Cena
really want
is
me to-
one of the greatest. Of
If
all
you really
time.
want me to talk
Okay,
about
all right,
Brock
now rest my
Lesnar's
case.
career, if you really want me to talk about Brock Lesnar's career, Brock Lesnar gets complacent and uncomfortable and then leaves to go to UFC to where he
wow.
can do what he really wants to do and is literally bring people close to death for money and not get charged for it.
Yeah, well, he's not.
And then, does all this other dirty shit behind stage to keep his contract before. His first 2 years, whether he got to the title or not, was actually not great. Eddie taking the title off of him was the best thing that happened to him. He got pushed to the stratosphere. And
Brock
what?
had an amazing rookie year.
Yeah, he got pushed to the stratosphere and it wasn't good enough for him.
Man,
so
won
he
King
left.
of the Ring.
Yeah, and it wasn't good
He
enough.
beat The Rock in his first ever title, in his first ever WWE
because he's
champion.
Brock
And
Lesnar.
and it wasn't good
Because
enough.
he was Brock Lesnar.
It was one of the best SummerSlam matches of all time.
Yeah, but that's still because
But
it
it
was
still
Brock
wasn't good
Lesnar.
enough.
SummerSlam 2002 alone was one of the best matches of all time. And
But-
in that rookie year, had matches, stellar matches with The Undertaker.
Yeah, it's great and all, but it still wasn't good enough for him.
Ended
Undertaker
The
is
Undertaker's undefeated streak at WrestleMania.
And it,
Undertaker's
Had the
technically
most
he's
lopsided match in
God.
SummerSlam history.
I know, but
Brock Lesnar has accolade after accolade after accolade, no doubt about it.
yeah, but it doesn't make him one of the best of all time.
I disagree.
I can't. Put
I
him into
disagree
that
because I don't
category.
think it's just simply based on those scenarios.
Okay, but you
It's-
showed, but you just told
It's
me.
also based
Okay.
on accolades.
Hey,
what they've
but there
done
you
in their
go.
Career.
But there you go. You just showed me how Brock Lesnar made the title, and not the title made him. You just listed off those accolades. Where's Roman's accolades after he loses the title? There won't be any because he leaves.
How about before he had the title?
Oh, you mean
You have to judge.
Oh,
his
you mean
entire
you
career.
mean the suffering succotash, right?
You have to
The
judge his
suffering
entire
succotash.
career